Hello, hello, and welcome back to Hero Infinite with another brand new player, Veneer.
Hello, hello, hello. My name is Veneer.
Yay, yay! And we got they'll be playing another brand new character to the setting, so yay!
Yes, a new edition. That's gonna be. I don't know. What can I really say about this new edition?
We'll slowly slide in and get the introduction. Like, people will figure things out through the intro.
Oh, of course.
Which I think. Oh, hold on, I didn't put my Discord into streamer mode. People can hear my badunts. Uh, okay.
It's okay. Take your time, man.
Shit, where's the streamer mode button?
But hello there. I hope you'll enjoy the show.
Where's the? I've done this a million times. Where's streamer mode?
It's okay. It's okay. I know it could be a pain to get this all set up.
Um, I've done this so many times. Why can't I find the button?
It should be isn't it in settings?
Yeah, I'm going through the settings.
That is so.
I feel like
What?
I'm losing my mind.
As I said many times, what a great start.
Oh yeah, professional, 100%. Oh, there it is. It's in the category streamer mode. Who would have guessed?
There we go. What
Okay.
again?
We're now in streamer mode, so people won't hear my Discord go off. Top tier professional.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. I can use words.
Can you use words?
Also, I realized, like every time, I forgot to set up one of the things. What two colors do you associate with your character the most?
He's red and yellow.
Red and yellow? Which one would you say is the more important color of the two?
Probably. This is a hard one because he's a color scheme. So I would say, you know what? Wanna go with? Let's go with red.
You think red's the more important? Okay.
Yes. Oh, I'm sorry, I cursed. Whoopsie
Oh,
daisy.
no, don't worry. I fucking curse all the time on fucking stream. Doesn't fucking matter, goddammit.
Listen, I don't know. I don't know what's appropriate and what's not appropriate. So.
So long as you don't say copious racial slurs, we should be fine.
I will never say that. You know I'll never say that. No.
Alright, alright, good to hear That's... I'm sorry. That's an awful joke. I shouldn't make jokes like that. I'm gonna pull a PewDiePie on stream one day. I don't use those words in my day-to-day life, by the way.
No.
Don't worry, people. I'd be surprised if I ever somehow dropped a phrase. The only scenario I can see myself dropping it is if I'm in the flow of reading something in a video game and the game dialogue says it and I don't catch myself. But I doubt I'm ever gonna. Anyway, I'm doing that thing again where rather than starting the session, I'm talking about other things.
Yeah, go.
What's the name of the thing? Sorry, I'm just scrolling through.
Can I?
Real quick, what's the name of the world?
Oh.
I thought we had it written down, but I can't find where it was written down.
I have it written down in the
document you sent me. Okay. Hang on.
It's it's Krita.
Krita.
Like Krita. It's similar to Krita. Think of Krita, but it's Krita.
Yee.
Krita.
So we open up on the world of Krita. You know, the camera moving through space, and we see a planet, two large continents on either side of it. Krita is a world that went through a very different history to our own. Early on in its evolutionary path, there was a divergence. On one side, there were two different races evolved. One race was very similar to man, bipedal, 5 to 6 feet tall, intelligent, while the others are known as kaiju. In their natural form, they're diminutive. Many hardly break a meter in height. But whenever they find a power source tied to their nature, they can grow massive in scale. On the two continents, two vastly different cultures would develop over the course of thousands of years. On one side, the kaiju and the men would live in harmony, working together to build a utopian society of advanced technology. Cities are built to facilitate the passage of the large creatures, and they, in turn, help their smaller compatriots maneuver through it faster, creating bridges, carrying them on their backs, and also aid in the erection of said structures, the erection of said structures. Many of the creatures serve other purposes in this society. Some gain their strength from eating pollution or waste. Others are capable of producing clean water or helping crops grow. All of them hold vastly, across them there's a vast array of beneficial magical powers. But in the other continent, the kaiju grew greedy. They believed that they were better than the other races due to their powers and size. They would start through the enslavement of the man, but would slowly corrupt their minds in the form of dastardly cults dedicated to the worship and the strengthening of the kaiju. As the good continent would flourish, the dark continent would remain stuck in within a dark age for generations, until they would discover the other continent, and a war would break out. Constantly, kaiju versus kaiju, battles are held within the oceans, in a desperate attempt to protect the cities. Within this world, there is one such kaiju that we will be following, and his name is Ryuji. Ryuji? How do I say it?
What? I'm sorry. I shouldn't crack up, because now I'm like, shit, how did I say his name again?
I'm so sorry. Your headphones users?
I'm sorry. Holy shit. I shouldn't laugh, but here I am fucking up again. How did I say it again? It's Raiju. Is it Raiju?
Raiju. Okay, Raiju.
Yeah.
Like the Pokemon.
Yeah. No, it's Ryuji. It's Ryuji.
Ryuji.
It's Ryuji.
Do you want to describe Ryuji's appearance? Or, you have artwork of them, don't you?
Yes, I do, actually.
You want to go throw that in the Hero Infinite section of Gas Network real fast?
I could. The question is, which version of Ryuji?
Their average form.
Oh, you mean Ike. Okay.
Yes. Oh, Ike. Ike's their normal name? Okay.
Ike is their normal...
Their hero name is Ryuji. Okay. Their Ike monster form is known as... Their name is Ike. Their monster form is Ryuji. Okay.
Yes.
And... hang on.
I am sorry for anyone who heard me laugh like a fucking hyena. I was literally like, oh shit, how do I say the name? Oh god, okay. Alright, so...
sorry, I was sitting up so I could show the artwork when it appeared.
Alright, you got it.
Let me know when you got it.
Alright. It's not...
Rather than spending, like, 5 minutes trying to give a description of the character, artwork makes it much easier for me to just go, like, you know what, hang on, in the meantime, let me just, hang on. Everybody, look at all the awesome art that's been being created for Hero Infinite. Go join the Discord linked below and you can see all this awesome artwork. Like, we got got a comic book cover for Zed. You got a comic book cover for Kill Streak for the Moth versus Heads for Hire. Artwork of Ben with your AI. I'm just filling space while you look for your art.
Oh, Ben, my favorite boy. I already posted it. Yes, Ben. Hello, my favorite.
Yeah, we got all this art, and hang on, even better over here in all the art. Arm just made a bunch of pictures of all the heroes. Fantastic. They're all desktop wallpaper scale. So yeah.
Yes.
But here we go. Here's Ike / Ryuji.
Right there.
Look at the boy. Look at the boy.
Yes, he is a human turtle man.
Yeah.
A human turtle man, I like to say. He's actually he's the more human-like compared to the other kaiju, I would say. The one that's more conformed into human society of how he is. Yeah, that's pretty much all I can say. I'm not sure. I'm not good at describing things, so I do apologize.
Yeah. It's okay. That's why I was like, I'll get the art rather than the two of us struggling to describe the appearance.
Yep, because I hate describing things, and you already know. So artwork is easier for me to show.
Yeah. But anyway, so as we open up, we move in on what conditions does Ike live in? I imagine just like a normal apartment, right?
He actually would live he has like a little shack in the ocean, I would say.
Oh, like a coastal home?
Yes, he would definitely be more coastal type of living environment.
Also, I'm gonna turn you back up a little. I turned you down a little bit so people aren't being deafened by the laugh.
I'm sorry if people hear me scream like a banshee.
Oh no, it's okay. It was fantastic.
God damn it. No, I'm trying not to die on stream again, so.
It's okay. So yeah, we pan our camera across like a very serene coast side, soft white sand, sort of rocky ledges, and along the coastline there's it's almost like a European style coastline. So there's tall cliff faces that all face down towards a sandy beach.
Ooh.
And across the cliff faces there's there's bunkers and giant fucking cannons. And down off all the way down at the actual beach side, not on the cliffs where all the turrets are, there's a little comfortable shack, and sitting by it is Ike relaxing. What are you doing on your average day, day to day? What do you tend to do day to day?
Normally he would be working and going fishing in the ocean to go dive in and get fish and take them out. But I feel like today is his day off.
Mm-hmm.
He'll probably be just resting on a nice hammock somewhere near the water.
Mm-hmm.
And just with a drink and maybe some sunglasses. He's not wearing his typical
not the big puffy red outfit, but something more relaxed.
Yeah, think of it like a Hawaiian shirt. He's in the Hawaiian shirt. He's not wearing his shell. He has
oh yeah, because the shell from the artwork is removable. That's something worth noting for people.
Yes, his shell can be removed and be worn like a backpack.
Kind of like a hermit crab turtle thing.
Yeah, think of it like that. And he would probably just be like I said, be resting with a drink, with some sunglasses, on a hammock, just having a nice vacation.
Oh, also, right by where the house is, there is a big old pipe that's leaking straight up green glowing goo into what looks like a big old carefully crafted stone and metal hot tub, as well as other pipes connecting to the house. So just toxic waste being dumped right by your home.
typical, like, just a typical day. You just
Yeah.
put your disgusting
Average
in the-
kaiju surrounded by toxic waste and garbage.
Yeah. Yeah, like every normal every normal day.
And
Um
as you're relaxing, hang on, sorry, I'm just clicking through notes real fast.
yeah, that's fine.
So yeah, as you're like sitting there relaxing, you know, a couple other kaiju as well as a human, like a normal ass standard human, are come walking along the beach, and one of them's like, "Hey, Ike," sort of giving a wave, and you look over and you recognize these people. They're your friends. The kaiju, he's in his human form like you are, and he's got how do I want to describe it? Start with like God, I'm trying to put into words the description. His whole face sort of like extends forward a bit and is a little flat with a horned blade coming out like the mouth. So it's almost like he's got like a big old animal mouth with a big horned blade that flows into the mouth. So like
Yeah.
big tooth with horn on the other side.
Okay.
And he's got like white face, like skull plate, and black like almost rhino like skin. And he's similarly wearing like a comfortable sort of like loose fitting beach shirt and cargo shorts. Meanwhile, the other one is sort of older human guy, blonde hair that's starting to gray just a little bit, and he's wearing Hawaiian Hawaiian shirt and cargo shorts. And you recognize the horned dude is the horned dude is Morris Moras, like Moras. And the human is Davy.
All right.
They're two of your friends that you like hang out with.
Oh, okay. So they're coming by and they're just saying hello to Ike.
Yeah, like they go over and give like a wave and it's like say hi to you, like, and they're sort of approaching.
Ike would just like, lower down his glasses, like using his claw, and he gives a small wave, and he's like, "Oh, hello there, guys. It's been a while. I've seen you."
Well, you've been holed up down here at the beach so often, and you haven't really had a chance.
I'm sorry. I've been working, but I'm on vacation right now, so I should be free.
Yeah, I got a couple days off too. Taking a break from all the time over at the mines.
Oh, nice. What did they have you do at the mines again?
Back-breaking work, carrying all those rocks and smashing into the mountains. He like taps his horn.
That's right. I forgot you do that type of work. Well, it's good that you finally got a vacation.
Just enough time to be able to hitch a fly down here to the beach and pay you a visit.
That's very sweet of you guys. I'm glad that you guys came, because it would have been very lonely here.
And sort of like they get sort of close to the home, but they stop at a spot where there's like a couple of like little like around your shack. There's sort of like little aluminum poles that stick up a little above the sand, and they stop there. And you notice Dave is sort of giving a half eye to the radioactive bath that sits by your home. And you know that most other people, kaiju included, don't have the same resistance you do. And those poles are there to stop anyone from getting a little bit too dangerously close to your home.
Yeah. He's gonna look over at DV.
Your lounge chair is within the circle, so they can't get any closer than where they are.
I should probably I realized that Davy, you can't get close. Let me just Let me just move myself out of here real quick. He will start moving himself away from the circle now. He'll get up.
You scooch over and, y'all sit down. You're like, and what ensues is, a little, like, lounging around, small talk about, how things are going, and, they ask you a little bit about how your job's been, if it's been chill. Like, your job, working on the coastlines, it's probably a lot more risky, what with the, war going on.
Yeah. Yeah, it would be. Yeah, it is very risky. I try to make sure not to go to areas that would lead into conflict. So I've been being very safe about it.
Davis, he's like, God, sorry, I can use words. Davis, it's like, lately it's been feeling like there's less and less safe areas around. Yeah, I feel almost like they're getting more bold, getting more active within the waters.
Yeah, it's been. Yeah, they've been like that. I've been, like I said, been trying my best not to go to areas that are claimed, because I don't want to get involved with that. You know.
Yeah. He has sort of like a worried look on his face as he looks off to the side. Like he's sort of like looking off towards the waters.
Yeah. He's gonna his friendly expression ended up becoming more concerned for Davy.
Mm-hmm.
And he's gonna be like, "Are you okay, Davy?"
Oh yeah, it's just there's been some strange readings getting picked up over back at the base. We recently got some specialized equipment and to try and help us foresee possible attacks sooner. And every now and again there's these big spikes of energy. We don't really know what it is. There's some worry that it might be kaiju or it's a new kaiju power that we haven't seen yet, or something worse.
I see. And do you know where this is coming from, or no? This is just coming out of the blue.
It's coming from the direction of the Darklands. So whatever it is, it's them.
That is not very good. That's not very good. Oh boy. Has anyone investigated over there? Any investigations?
Investigate the Darklands?
Yeah.
Pretty bold idea. It's not like we can just, catch a flight over there and pay a visit.
Well, yeah, I know, but I mean, like, no one has sent anybody there to, like, sneak? Like, he uses his fingers to, like, make them, like, on his palm of his hand, he makes, like a little, like, platform, and with his two little fingers that look like a person, he just moves them, like, slowly.
Yeah, it does, like, a little, like, creep with his fingers, that's funny. Get a hero point.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, God, I recommend, I know you haven't read the rulebook since the last few updates. There's a breakdown of how hero points can be spent in the rulebook linked over in the Gas Network.
Oh,
so,
okay.
I always recommend people to just get that tab open at the very least, because then you would have an idea of if you want to spend your hero points, how much. Oh, also, I should give you hero points for the character art. Get 25 hero points for the character art.
Oh, thank you. Let me open Notepad real quick.
Yeah.
So that'll be 26.
Yay. Yeah.
Okay.
So, but yeah, he sort of like seems like furrow his brow thinking about it, and he's a little bit, he's like, huh. Sending someone over there in secret. We never thought of that.
I'm surprised you didn't, because I thought there would be at least, if there's not going to be a squad, at least one person to check, no?
Maybe we should go and bring that idea back up with Command.
Yeah.
I don't suppose you'd want to help out I don't suppose you'd want to help out with the defense initiative. And he sort of like cocks an eyebrow, smiling a little.
I mean, I want to make sure everyone's safe and everything, so of course I'm gonna be helping. Why would I not help?
And Morris is like, oh well, if he's going gonna head over there into enemy territory, you know I'm tagging along. Can't leave a burrow hanging, right? And he sort of like pats you on the back.
Of course, we bros have to stick together. So, you know, tag team, you will.
Classic manly handshake from the Predator movies.
Yes, or fist bump, one or the two.
Why not
go.
both? Handshake with one, fist bump with the other.
Yes! Yeah! Yeah! Fuck yeah, let's go!
I know, like, with that, we sort of, like, transition to another scene, you know, and, like, to, like, within the cities, you know, which, like, the city, like I said, it's a place built to facilitate both the, like, how tall does your character get? Like, again, it's...
In his monster form?
Yeah, how many stories tall or feet tall? I know we had it written down somewhere.
He can get about
50 feet in height.
50 feet in height at most. Yes.
Yeah.
I would say he's a small. Oh no, is he a small kaiju?
Yeah, he's a little bit on the smaller height of how tall a kaiju can get.
Yeah. Yeah, 50 feet.
I'm trying to think, how many stories? How tall is a story? Hold on. How many feet are in a story? That's a bit of information worth knowing, I think.
Yes, knowing how big this turtle is.
Yes, yeah. And it's like again, currently he's like the height of a normal person. The kaijus can grow in height. That's how big he can become.
Yes, he would be. Like I would say, like with him, like in, yeah, he is like about like human sized. Some can be in that form, probably a little bit bigger.
A story is 10 to 14 feet, so he's about 5 stories tall.
Okay.
So, that in my head, isn't that about the size of like the American version of Godzilla, the silvery one? Am I right on that?
Maybe, but he's more like the size of King Kong, I would say. Which again, he was 50 feet.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, that's for context with everyone. That's like King Kong in the Peter Jackson films. So not Godzilla height, but still a fucking giant monster. Like, or think of the Rampage games. I just want to give people like a visualization in their head.
Yeah. Like think of Rampage of that type of size, or like I said, King Kong is a good example. I would say.
Yeah.
If you want like. Definitely
and that means you would be what's classified as a diminutive kaiju.
What is diminutive?
There's 3 scales: diminutive kaijus, and mega kaiju or colossal kaiju. A diminutive kaiju is around 50 feet in height, floating around that range. A regular kaiju floats around the like 80 to 90 feet height. And colossal kaiju can be, the tallest recorded colossal kaiju reached 200 feet in height.
Whoa, so he's
and there's fossil records in ancient times of, like, even larger ones. Like, we're talking, like, there is a archaeological site that they've realized that the entire foundation of the continents may be a kaiju, and the 2 continents are each about the size of North America.
Oh, okay, so in context of, like, the 50 feet tall ones, are those technically quote-unquote, this is gonna be weird, in terms, like, are they dwarves, technically?
Yeah.
In kaiju realm?
Yeah. Diminutive kaiju and regular-sized kaiju are both about equally prevalent, while the colossal kaiju are rare and, like, unique.
Yeah. Okay.
It's not often that you encounter a colossal kaiju. even within, like, for context, in the entirety of the unified nation of, like, your continent, there are 17 colossal kaiju, that are, like, currently alive. In all of recorded history, there's been, it's worth mentioning this world is somewhere within, like, the year, like, 3000 of their calendar. And in all of those 3000 recorded years, there's, give or take, around 1,000, around, like, 1,000 to 2,000 within that range, colossal kaiju have ever been recorded to exist.
Okay.
So, colossal kaiju are fairly rare.
That would make, I mean, that does make a lot of sense considering they would need to live a long time to get that big anyway, so...
Yeah, and, the energy that it takes to sustain one of them, whatever energy source they take to enter that form, it's a lot. There's theories that the only difference between a colossal kaiju and a normal kaiju and a diminutive kaiju is how much energy intake they have, because it's not uncommon that diminutive kaijus sustain themselves on more limited resources, while the colossal kaijus tend to have a diet related to something incredibly common. But that's not a fully understood or researched fact.
Okay.
A lot of people view it as the same thing as, like, you know how people say, like, oh, calcium makes your bones stronger because your bones have calcium, but in reality it actually fucking, like, milk doesn't do anything for your bones. That's a myth.
Yeah,
so people, like, there's people who are like, oh, you know, I'm a kaiju that feeds on stone, so if I eat more rocks I can get bigger, but there's no evidence to back that fact up.
Now I'm just... I know I'm getting a little bit derailed here, but now I'm curious. Is there, like, foods for them, like, let's say, energy sources that they eat? Can they actually die or get sick or...
From not having their energy source?
Or even get cancer from it, let's just say.
So, kaijus have a diet that consists of two things. God, we're getting into a lot of just lore dumping here. Because, I mean, we're introducing an entire new species to the setting. So, they have a normal diet of normal people, where they have to metabolically eat as much as a normal human does. And then they have their energy, which is every single kaiju has a different energy source, which, let's delve into your character a little bit. The radioactive bath you have is because your energy source is toxic waste.
Yes.
You can absorb, drink, and consume radiation and toxic waste, and it feeds into your energy form, which you can then use to enter your kaiju form and perform your attacks. So if you don't subsist your energy, you don't get unhealthy and sick, you just can't become a kaiju. You have to stay at human scale, and if you are severely deprived of it, you will actually enter a smaller form, smaller than average humans do.
Yeah.
General context for your case, at least, to stay alive, you need to eat about the same amount of food as an average human, you know, of, like, meats, grains, all of that. And in order to, if you take no energy in, you will enter your shrunken scale. But in order to remain at human height, you need roughly, like, I'm trying to put a good number on it, about a liter of radioactive waste a day is needed to maintain the human form for an entire day.
Okay.
So, or maybe not a liter, maybe more like a gallon is required to hold it for a whole day. But, you know, with your bath and, like, in your home, your faucet water they pump radioactive waste from the city to your home as your water. So, like, you easily have more than enough energy in your day-to-day life to, like, maintain a human form, and even if you need to enter kaiju form for a good chunk of time. But it's worth mentioning is your kaiju form burns through the energy way faster than your human form, and any special powers you use will also burn through it. Now, of course, as the way I run Heart of Action, when the full Hero Infinite book comes out, there will be hard numbers on this written down for players who want to use hard numbers. For the purpose of Heart of Action, because Heart of Action is more so meant for entertainment and fun more than hard math in a lot of ways. we are not going to track how much toxic waste you have consumed or how much is in you. It's more so going to be a rule of cool situation where, like, a good way I'm going to put it is, you know how in Ben 10, it's sporadic how long he can be in his alien form. Sometimes it's like 4 minutes, sometimes it's like hours.
Yes.
We're going to do a similar thing of, when you enter your monster form, you are going to be in it for as long as the plot dictates it necessary. You know? But anyway, with all of that lore dumping out of the way, let's get back to the plot at hand. So, we transition to the major city, which, as I said, is built for the cohabitation of humans as well as fully grown kaiju, where many kaiju's entire job is to just get big and help people. Construction sites employ kaijus to help carry supplies. Instead of like buses and public transit, there are kaijus whose entire job it is to grow giant, let 1 million people get on their back, and like sprint across the city while the people sit in seat-belted seats.
Yes.
Things like that. So like all of the buildings are really well spaced. Or there's other kaijus who like their job is to walk around the city and like give people bridges from one building to another. And as we move through the city, we arrive at the Unified Defense Initiative building. This is where all of the defense plans to help fight against the Dark Continent are formed. And it is where your friend Davy works. We like move into the building and into like sort of like the very classic like planning room, you know, big old room with like a holographic projection map of the globe. And, like all of these, big screens showing footage they've caught of Darklanders and all of that.
Yeah.
And Davey, now wearing his full sergeant uniform, is talking with the Commander-in-Chief about, you know, the idea of infiltrating. And the Commander-in-Chief, like, nods his head, he's like, it's certainly an interesting idea. But whoever volunteers would be put in massive risk. It's no secret that the Darklanders hate everybody here, for unclear reasons. So, perhaps whoever's sent over, if things go wrong, there'd be no chance for a rescue mission.
Well, what if we have someone there to back them up?
2 kaiju alone in a continent full of enemies? I don't think I would be able to approve such a mission. It'd be far too dangerous.
Why not? Alright. Why not have... Maybe we can have... 3? 3 of us. And maybe we have... two other ones that can fight the larger ones, if you say.
I don't
So
think you
maybe like a
fully
squad.
understand the risk that is entailed here. You would be a small squadron infiltrating an entire continent of evil kaiju. We know very little of their culture beyond the fact that they are incredibly violent. There's no way we could, if I may, sir. And with that, everybody turns over, and you see a kaiju that you don't recognize. Well, I mean, there's plenty you don't recognize. It's a whole fucking continent. But you see a woman walking in. She has an incredibly humanoid appearance, looking like a older woman with cat tail and cat ears. And she wears sort of like a long, like sort of black and green dress. There may be a better method of this infiltration strategy that Ike, was it?
Yes. My name is Ike. Hello.
That Ike is presenting. And what is that? We've managed to gather a small amount of intel. A small amount of intel. A number of our soldiers coming back reported that they had received offers to join the Darklanders in exchange for secrets. Opportunities to go to the other continent and live amongst them. Promises of wealth and being treated as gods. Of course they turned it down. But if we can get one of our men to accept it, go over there, and then make a quick getaway with any information they gather, perhaps that's the method that we need to use. The commander-in-chief sort of nods a little bit. Again, it would be very risky. We would need to find a volunteer. And with that, names. With that, Morris is just like, you got 2 volunteers right here.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, he just said yeah.
Words, words and how to speak them.
Today it's just been how to speak words today. I feel that. I honestly feel that.
He's like, are you sure you would both be willing to take on this risk? As I said, if things go awry, there would be no chance for a rescue team.
Of course. I'll make sure that, now I forgot names.
Morris.
Maurice.
Oh man, there's 100% a kaiju that's just a giant worm on a string, and he's named Maurice.
Yes, you have to. Yes, it's to give context. It's based on a video. Just give context.
Just go on YouTube and search fucking worm on a string Maurice, and you'll find it.
Or Chronicles of Maurice.
Chronicles of Maurice. That's what it's called.
Yeah, I believe it's called that.
Love the Chronicles of Maurice.
I love that too. But anyway,
Maurice is what I call my peanut.
Oh no!
Oh god!
Oh no! Anyway. Oh no! Please don't let it come out like that.
Don't let it. I always let Maurice come out, if you know what I'm saying.
He's just there, just eyeing on the distance, just waiting for to be pulled the string.
I like to tie a string around the tip of him and make him do a little dance.
Anyway, let's get back. Ignore that.
Anyway, the fucking. So again, we sort of like. I'm sort of jumping through things a little fast to get through like the intro of all this.
Yes.
We cut to, you get on like your classic red uniform, and fucking Morris gets on an outfit of his choice, where he gets on it's sort of like he wears sort of like a I'm trying to think of how to put this into words. Like the classic like action movie black leather outfit, like
yes,
like think like Black Widow, or like oh god, the guy with the green goggles from the stealth action games, or like a Metal Gear Solid uniform, stuff like that.
Can I just say, can we just imagine it's kind of like from the shitty movie called, what is it? Batman and Robin, where they get on the clothes?
Yeah. Bat nipples.
The bat nipples and the fucking bat.
You know what? Yes, 100% Morris has kaiju nipples on his outfit. Got a hero point. I could cut diamonds with these.
I could cut.
God, every time you laugh, it sounds like you're fucking dying.
I am. I am fucking dying. I am fucking dying, Brian. Holy shit.
But yeah, it's worth mentioning. Kaiju clothing is woven with special magical methods that when the kaiju grows big, the clothing does not get destroyed. This is the way kaiju work.
Really? So when Ike turns into Raju, and I feel like I'm saying his name wrong, so I'm sorry, folks, but his clothes still stay on him?
They don't stay on him. They sort of like, when a kaiju grows big, they sort of like start steaming, and like a cloud of steam goes around them, and then they grow big. And somewhere in that transformation, the clothing just sort of disappears, and then when they shrink down, it comes back.
So.
Damn, no big pee. No, don't worry, they're nude when they're big. Got this big old swing. I've always wondered, why does King Kong not have a big old swinging schween? Like, okay, I know why. It's because it's not an X-rated movie. But like every other kaiju, they're reptilian. It makes sense. But realistically, King Kong has a big old swinging dick. Unless there's an actual. So here's an actual fact about great apes: the larger the ape, the smaller the genitalia. It's not really understood why this occurs, but larger apes have smaller genitalia, proportionally to their body. So I like to believe that King Kong really just has a micro penis. That he is in fact balls out all through the trilogy, or all through the different King Kong films, and we just can't see it.
I never thought I would be talking about dick and balls on fucking stream, specifically King Kong.
Fair warning, everybody, I'm about to get really close to the mic.
No!
Cock and ball torture. Wikipedia, the free encyclopedia.
Wow. What a great start!
Everyone, full volume. Hey, I gave you warning.
I should have just said Apple Babble when I had a chance, but I didn't.
God. Yeah, for those who don't know, Applebee's has become our friend group's communal safe word. So, chat, I'm giving that to everyone in chat. Anyone who's watching any of my streams, just say Apple Babble, Applebee's, and you know, no, I may or may not stop what I'm doing.
I'm just... Brian, I'm
just can hear you. Oh, I'm so sorry, Ghost.
Brian, I'm fucking crying right now. Like, I'm literally fucking tearing right now. Fucking shit.
But God, anyway. So,
right,
you know, they talk about how the plan, they formulate a plan to get you over there.
Yeah.
The plan is to put you onto the front lines of the defense initiative. And, you know, fight kaiju and hopefully receive the offer that has been sent out to many other of the agents. About, you know, fucking... words. You know, oh, hopefully they'll offer for you to join them, at which point you guys need to accept and then find each other on the other side. And, you know, join the kaijus. Or join the dark side. And listen to, like, come to the dark side.
I was gonna say, Star Wars reference? Come to the dark side.
Yeah, go join the dark continent and, like, gain intel on whatever it is they're doing, and then bring that info back.
Yeah. Okay.
Morris. No, listen. That was not the intent. His name's just Morris.
His nickname is Maurice.
No. Maurice is a different kaiju from the dark continent.
Can we have a more?
He's a giant worm.
Can we have one that's named Maurice Jr.? Or is that his child, Maurice Jr.?
Jesus. No, Maurice Jr. is in my pant. Anyway.
Son of a bitch.
But yeah, anyway. What ensues, like, we're again gonna sort of time-lapse this bit, but, like, you spend some time now on the front lines, fighting a handful of other kaiju, you know, like, becoming one of the soldiers.
Yes.
Because, you know, it would not make sense if literally the first kaiju you meet is like, come to us, join us!
It's like, no, imagine it's a homeless one out in the streets, like, trying to, like, survive, you know, and he sees the group, right, and he just sees them, he's like, Hey, buddy. Hey, can you give me some spare change? I'll tell you some information from the dark side if you give me some spare change. Better yet, maybe some toxic waste while you're at it, bud.
Jesus. But, yeah, what I was saying though is fucking... Show pee-pee.
That's the... That's
I
the
can give you info on the dark side. Opens trench coat. Anyway, fucking... Jesus Christ.
Alright.
There's a reason none of my videos on YouTube are marked as for children.
They shouldn't.
Yeah, YouTube asks every time, like, is this content for children? And I'm like, no. No, it is not.
No, the hell it's not. Especially you have me on here? No. No.
But anyway, fucking... but you know, you fight a number of kaiju, and then, you know, one day you're once again, like, the way this tends to work is there's a bunch of, fucking aircraft carriers, essentially. Like, they're not our world aircraft carriers, they're, oh god, you know those, like, boats that they use to ferry cars across rivers and across ocean?
Yeah.
Imagine those, but on, like, aircraft carrier scale. So they're these big square boats, and, like, they basically have military bases built on them, where the kaijus live, who serve in the military. And whenever, like, they have, like, flying kaijus that go out on patrol looking for attacking forces, who then they come back, report it to the base, get all of the kaiju when they're on... Like, the big kaiju that can fly lets all of the other ones in their little form on their back. They fly to where the enemies are, and they all jump off and grow giant and land in the ocean. You know?
Yes.
That's sort of how the average battle goes. Or how the average setup goes. Usually it's like... The battles in the kaiju world aren't like our world wars. It's all like super-powered fistfights of one kaiju versus another. You know?
Yes. Think of it like in the movies.
Yeah. So, like, we have a little, like, montage of various moments of that, of you kicking kaiju ass and all of that. You know, we're now, once again, with you on the we open up, you're on the military base in the uniform that you're always in, because, like, once again, there's not necessarily, in this world, a standardized military uniform. All the kaiju just, you know, wear whatever fucking clothing they want, and the only denotion of rank is, the only denotion of rank is, like, badges that people get. You know?
Yes.
Kind
of like, they're, I guess, military, or...
Yeah. Like,
police officers?
You are officially now part of the military. Like, the kaiju world is so harmonious with so little conflict within it that, like, anybody can just walk up and be like, can I join the military? And it's like, yeah, sure, come on in, buddy. The kaiju, like, there's no state secrets. It's straight up a utopian society, the Light Continent.
It's just, yeah, it's just like, hey, bud, yeah, I'm gonna join the military. I want to specifically be the Navy. Alright, you got it, buddy.
It's worth clarifying, the reason why the Light Continent calls themselves the Light Continent and the other places known as the Darklands is literally the tilt of this planet means that there's longer days on the Light Continent and, like, more night on the Dark Continent. It's like, how this planet is.
So, like, kind of like... Oh, sorry.
No, you go ahead.
I was gonna say, kind of like daylight savings.
Kind of... I mean, I guess, there's not quite a daylight savings in this world, because, like... It's just that, like, because you know how in our world, it fluctuates how much day and night you get? It's just the northern continent of the light lands always gets more light than the southern continent. So this planet doesn't have the same tilt in its rotation. That's not to say it's never night, although in the dead center of the continents, there is a chunk where it's always day, and it's just like a small desert region in the middle. The continent is a desert that's roughly the size of, like, the UK, and the further you get from that, the cooler it gets, with the outermost edges being, like, temperate. So it goes like desert, sort of pseudo-tropical, tropical, and then it starts drifting towards temperate temperatures. Meanwhile, with Darklands, you have very little actual intel on what it's like. Like, even the holographic globes that you people have of the world, like, the holographic globe shows, like, the whole, like, a detailed map of the light world, and then it's, like, all ocean, and then it's just the coasts of the Darkland, and the rest is just a big blank space in the holo map.
Okay.
Because no one's been able to explore the Darklands, because the Darklands are so hostile to outsiders.
Yeah.
Like, literally first contact was them attempting to attack and invade the Lightlands. But, eventually you are at this point you're, like, chilling out at the military base, you know, just having a right old gay old time, so to speak.
Very gay.
Like, the military bases, when you're not going out to fight, are basically just small towns where everyone can chill out. You have, like, a fucking, like, lead-lined water bottle filled with toxic waste sitting on the table you're at, you know? And, like, it's the way it works is you put it on your mouth and you bite it a little with your teeth, and that's what makes it open. Otherwise, it's always sealed to make sure shit's not leaking.
Delicious toxic waste.
And you're currently chilling out with Morris and a couple of the other kaijus and playing a gambling game. It's not poker because this world doesn't have playing cards like our own, but it's, you know, you're gambling with kaiju cards. That's not what they're called, but the kaiju world's equivalent of playing cards.
Oh, I wish it was something similar to Yahtzee.
So, we'll say you're playing a dice-based game then. Ooh, I'm gonna make up rules for one right now, okay? It's not 6-sided dice, it's poker but with rocks. Rather than 6-sided dice, it's, 4-sided dice. And each corner is marked with a different color, and you want to get lines of colors. You know, it's like, certain different patterns of coloring are worth different points. You know, like, I got straight green, or it's like, I got one of each. You know, 4 different colors, you roll 4 different dice, you want to get different points, and, like, you know, exactly like Yahtzee, you can choose which dice you save and which ones you re-roll.
Yes.
Boom, I just made up a fun game that they play in this universe. That I now want to get a set of dice to play it myself.
What? Yes, I would actually play that. I would play that and probably get very angry, as I usually do in board games. Don't ever from his experience, don't ever let me play Monopoly. Don't ever.
Literally, we were playing Monopoly. The first turn, Veneer flipped the board. She rolled, landed on like one of the random chance spaces, got a card that made him lose money. Sorry, made him lose money, and flipped the board.
And then there was a moment where you were trying to convince me to give you one of my train stations, and I told you, I was like, maybe, and then it led into me getting bad afterwards. Oh god.
One day, I want to get you and a couple of the others, and I want us to do a Monopoly stream together, because it'll be fucking hilarious.
That or Uno. I would actually get genuine angry with Uno, too.
Playing Uno with you. You're so fun to play Hasbro board games with you are the fucking funnest, because, like, we play, like, actually genuinely, like, challenging strategy games, and you'll just, like, get into it and formulate the strategy. We play a fucking Hasbro board game, and you lose your fucking mind with frustration. I love it.
When we played, I know we're derailing a little bit, but when we played, what was the one game that was, like, a wasteland, and we were, like, trying to get, like, the town?
Neon Dawn.
Yeah, Neon Dawn. When we were playing that, I was so invested when we first.
I would love to do a long-running Neon Dawn. For those who don't know, Neon Dawn is a board game that failed to get kickstarted, but they threw it up on Tabletop Simulator, and I think Tabletopia as well, but I may be wrong on that one. so that people could still play the game that they put so much effort into. And I love it. It's one of my favorite board games. I want to get good at modding Tabletop Sim and mod Neo Scavenger. Or not Neo Scavenger. No, Neo Scavenger is a video game. It's not Neo Scavenger. God, what is it called?
Neon Dawn?
Neon Dawn, yeah, Neon Dawn.
Yeah.
I want to mod Neon Dawn and add more content to it. I love it.
Yeah, because like there was one game that I was actually playing Veneer in this one because
Veneer Veneer plays loads of tabletop RPGs and is an artist, so he's got fucking thousands of OCs.
I do. Veneer was good. I loved him, even though that he went through a lot. But that's a different thing.
Yeah, we're going way off track.
Yeah. Let's go back. I'm sorry.
But if you want to see some of Veneer's awesome fucking character art on the YouTube upload of this, there's going to be a link to their Twitter. Go look at that down below. But yes, anyway.
I know, Lumi. You know already. I talk about them with you all the time.
So anyway, you're chilling out and gambling with them, sort of like everyone making small talk about, how have things been going? Oh, I fought this one kaiju a couple of weeks ago, and you should have seen him, stuff like that.
Yeah.
When fucking the little siren starts going, the boom, 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 and everyone's like, oh god, someone needs to be pulled off to fight an enemy kaiju,
Yes.
So you all fucking... Everyone starts scrambling, getting their stuff together, and you all head to, at the head of the ship, there's a planning room. And the way that this works is they start looking at photographs and any information they have on the kaiju that is approaching within your range, and figure out who's best to fight it and send that person to fight them. Which is ultimately they start looking at the kaiju that's showing up, and they start bleh. Let me flow into this better. Everybody rushes up into the planning room. The general steps off and looks over to all the kaiju who've run up, and he's like, we've gotten we caught sight of a kaiju making their way across the ocean towards our territory, and images and dossier information about it start coming up. He's one we fought before. He's known by, or he's introduced himself as, he's introduced himself as Muck. He's they show the images, and he's a sloth. Picture a kaiju scale sloth, but rather than within his heavy fur coat is just leaking out mud and goop and grime. Pokemon? So he's a sort of a giant thorned sloth that leaks goop and slime.
He's one ugly motherfucker.
His body produces corrosive and toxic material, making him dangerous to come into contact with. Previously, we've seen that his fighting style consists primarily of hurling his own slime, as well as draping himself onto his opponents to allow bear hugs to melt through them. We're going to need a kaiju who is resistant to this kind of material, and we have the perfect one aboard right now, and he sort of motions towards you.
Yes, and he will step up and he'll be like, yeah, I'll try to see what I can do with him.
Alright, soldier. Get prepared, and we'll meet up at the takeoff point. And you guys,
right.
Everyone else, everyone starts giving you pats on the back, oh yeah, you get him. Yeah, you'll do this. They're all excited and ready to see you be a badass.
Yeah, and he's just he's a little bit getting flustered and just smiling, and he's like, "Oh, guys, yeah. Oh, you're being too kind to me."
And how would you feel if we set it up that the name Ryuja is
Yeah, you got it.
Ryuji. That was a nickname that you got here after your first couple fights. That they started calling you, the dragon, Ryuji.
Yes.
Because they saw that you're this big, badass dragonoid thing. So, as you head off, the general, he walks up to you, he's like, remember, if you receive the offer, accept it. We've yet to get anybody in, and you could be the first eyes we have on the enemy side.
Of course. I will make sure to accept the offer. I'll keep a lookout on that, sir.
And, with that, you step forward, and the big flying kaiju, basically picture a giant fucking pterodactyl. They've like perched down in the water so that they're like almost completely submerged except for their head that's sticking out, and they lay down their beak on the side of the ship, and you walk over and like tie a rope around yourself and like sit down in like a seat that's like they hold in their beak, and they take off and start to fly away with you. With that, you fly across the water, and you start to like drift off, and it starts. You're where you guys are stationed. It's a state of nearly perpetual twilight, like stuck between sunrise and sunset at you'll have times of day and times of night for a couple of hours every single day, but a majority of the day is this state of like halfway in between. And so you like fly out and you look towards the beautiful twinkling twilight sky and the beautiful like sparkling stars, which it goes without saying your people consider the stars beautiful because nights are so short and you're able to see the stars so rarely. But ever since you've been stationed here, there's a huge amount of the day you can see the stars. But sure enough, as you fly out, you eventually see the big sloth walking through the ocean. The water. He's a diminutive one like you, and the depth of the water means that he's like just below chest height in water, and as will you be once you're down there.
Yes.
It's easy to track where the kaiju are, because there's a number of places where the ocean is shallow enough to allow for this kind of crossing. Most of the ocean is way too deep. But you fly over, and you jump down, and as you fall through the water, you begin to give off steam, and you're enraptured in this cloud, and then you poof, fall in the water. And then the water splashes out, and do you have artwork of your kaiju form?
I only have the sketches. I gotta find it. I only have the first sketches of him.
Are you willing to throw up some of the sketches into the over into the gas network, or do you not want to share the incomplete artwork?
I don't mind sharing. I'm not that type of person who will hide my work in progress stuff.
Alright.
So I'll show some concepts.
So if you want to throw that down, we can get that visual for people.
Of course. Let me see if I can find it.
In the meantime, let's just go and admire some of the other art that's here. Once again, we've got wonderful Ike / Ryuji here.
Yes.
Here's the wonderful artwork of Killstreak that Arm made, so finally give a visual to that armor. I like the helmet shape a lot.
Arma does some really lovely artwork. I always
love her.
She
Lawson. Handsome man Lawson, the DILF.
The DILF.
Got a nice edgy looking Zed here, creating a little ink tiger. We got Ace D'Angelo. Handsome boy.
Who's Dion and who is that again?
That's Ryan's character. Literally no superpowers, just a petty thief. Well, the world's most skilled thief.
I approve of that.
We got the moth along with their sister Duck.
That is the wrong image. I am so sorry about that.
The Red King and Pink Knight, aka Arm's character, bend over.
I love Ben. Ben is amazing. I'll just let you know that, when I first saw Ben and got introduced to this man, a very lovely fella. I give him a 10 out of 10. Biggest fan right here. 10 out of 10. Fucking simp. I will simp for that man. I will simp. Listen. As I did with the fucking podcast, right? When Mindy was on and she was showing her artwork. I simped for the sheriff. Okay? I will simp. People know that I do simp. So Ben, quality man, 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10.
Big simp energy.
Okay. Yes, I am the big simp energy.
Oh, here we go. So now we've got artwork of Ike's 3 forms. So
yes.
When they're in their normal human form, when they're at full power, and when they're in their powered down state. Which, how big is their powered down state? It's
he's.
Sorry, go ahead.
Sorry of the interruption. I could say because you can pick him up. He's like a size of like a baby, like a toddler size.
Yeah, or like a small dog, or like a not small, but about dog sized.
About like think of it like a miniature poodle size.
Yeah.
So
so he really is fucking tiny. Oh my! Yeah. See, I always figured he was like maybe like 2 feet long when he's stretched out. No, he's like barely a foot long when you stretch him out. Oh my goodness!
They're supposed to be very small when they get in that form.
Question: I just thought of this. If he removes his shell and puts it down and then grows to full size, will the shell grow, or does he need to pick it up again to make it grow?
He would not be able to grow.
Oh, he can only grow if he has his shell?
Yes.
What happens if they remove his shell while he's in full scale? Is he no longer able to shrink?
I think what would happen is that his body will have a hard time because he's very... Think of it like an actual turtle. Like, their skin is very soft and
Yeah.
Or think of it... Actually, no. Better example would be a hummer crab because they're very soft and they need the shell to protect themselves or, their vital organs. When you remove the shell off of him, it's kind of like a hummer crab situation type of...
So, without his shell, he's super... But I'm just wondering, like... I guess so, without the shell, he can still shrink, but he's incapable of growth without his shell. That's the idea?
Yes.
Okay.
That's like... That is a little thing to it, yes. And also, hello there.
Hello
there,
Tyrant King.
Welcome aboard. Hope you're enjoying the stream.
Right, and you join right as hang on. Hang on, where is it? Right as shit, hang on. Fuck, it's not lined right. Combat's beginning. Yay, combat.
Oh, little health bars.
Yeah.
Well, not really health bars, but,
the combat meter.
Combat meter. Yeah.
Or challenge meter, technically.
Challenge meter.
In this case, the challenge is combat.
It's kind of... You know what kind of, like... Wait, what am I getting reminded of? I don't know. Why am I getting reminded of when you say challenge meter? I keep thinking of the sandbag in Smash Brothers when you fucking beat the shit out of it and use the baseball bat. Home run contest.
The home run contest bag. When are we gonna get the home run contest back as a playable character? Gah! Come on, Sakurai!
We got.
Here's how you make him add it. There's an easy way to get him to add it. Just give the bag a sword. Boom. Instantly getting added to Smash.
But we also got fucking, Steve from Minecraft.
Steve from Minecraft? I forgot. God, Smash Brothers right now and Fortnite are fucking mind-blowing, because if you sent a screenshot of either of these games to somebody from 10 years ago, they would think you were fucking with them. They would think it was a joke. Like, can you imagine showing somebody a picture of Mario, of one of the Tekken characters, of Steve from Minecraft, Solid Snake and Sonic all lined up next to each other, showing that to somebody a decade ago? They would say you're fucking with them. They'd say it's a joke.
Yeah, No, I agree, and I got mad when I found out Steve is in fucking.
I mean, I'm not
Smash
mad.
Brothers.
There's people who are fucking happy. See, the
I mean,
problem is, I think people get it in their head that because this character was added, another character was not added. You know, it's like, or like this stopped somebody else from getting in. It's like it's not really that how it works
yeah,
necessarily.
I know, but I would have loved someone else. I would like it,
Yeah.
you know, Bomberman. Hardcore Bomberman fan right here. Well, not
Bomberman, Rayman, Crash, Spyro. Those were my 4 most wanted and expected.
same. But I'm happy they put Ridley in there. That's what I really.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted. Majora. But anyway, I'm getting sidetracked again.
Yeah,
We're getting
yeah.
sidetracked.
Skull Kid's Final Smash would obviously just be bringing the fucking moon to crash
Yes.
down.
My boy, my homeboy right there, Skull Kid. Let's go. Homeboy.
But anyway, so you land down and you burst forth from the water within your monster form.
Yes.
Popcat sounds. So combat, or as you land down, the other kaiju like looks over at you and is sort of like, so yeah,
Sorry about that.
or he doesn't even say anything in particular. He just sort of like looks over and is clearly like immediately takes a ready to fight stance. And so as combat begins, you've got a minor action and a minor and major action. A minor and major action.
Minor.
I am the very model of a modern minor general.
I'll probably jumble up my words if I try saying that, honestly.
I am the very model of a modern minor general. I know. I can recite every. Oh God! I wish I could remember the lyrics. I love that song.
I never listened to that song. Well, who's it by?
It's from an old musical. The whole bit of it is like he's trying to brag about what a great general he is, but he never says anything about military tactics. He just talks about how basically he went to college and has college level education, because it's a piss take of the fact that during the time period of Imperial England, all of the generals they were just fucking friends of the royalty. They had no military experience, so they sucked at their job.
Is it like is it the one with the puppets?
No, it's like an old musical.
Oh, I'm thinking, what the fuck am I thinking of? That's like a movie that had music, like kind of like songs in there, but there were puppets. I'm trying to. It's like military. It's like a weird military thing. I don't remember what's it called.
Is it the one that has the musical number? The internet is for porn.
Yeah.
I don't remember what that's called. The internet is for porn. The internet is from porn. The internet is for porn. Anyway, let's get back on topic.
Yeah, I'm so sorry if I keep derailing.
No, it's okay. That's what all these sessions are, always, forever. Jesus, we're already an hour in.
Out the 1 hour mark.
So
we got. Oh, go on. Sorry.
As you land down in the water, like I said, you've got a major action and a minor action that you can perform. Remember, you can hold both your actions in order to get an advantage on defensive actions.
Okay. I feel like in this situation, Ike will not do anything. Actually, he would just,
Alright,
wait.
hold your actions.
Yes, I'll be holding my action for this.
Alright, so as his turn comes along, he's basically gonna, run at you and try and, throw himself onto you. Muck.
What I'm gonna do is that, as he's gonna run, can I counter of using my oil spill?
Yes, use your oil spill power. Do you want to read the description of your oil spill power so people know it?
Alright, where is my description?
And in the meantime, I will do the dice roll.
Oil spill! The hero can shoot a black substance from his mouth. This can act like glue and it's flammable. Basically, think of it like, you are stuck in a very sticky situation here.
Napalm!
Ha ha!
So you sort of as a counteraction. So this is a counterattack, which would mean it would normally be done at a disadvantage, but because you held action, it is not. You sort of turn your head back and like a gurgling sound is made as you spew out black slimy tar goo all over him, and he continues running right, or it slows him down, sort of like he sort of like stops as it gets in his face, but you notice it just sort of slops off of him and doesn't stick like you expect it to. Cause like it gets caught up in all of the goop and muck that's already in his fur, and the two slimes mix together and slop off him.
Well, Raiju. Fuck. I'm doing this again.
It's
Raiju.
You now have another minor and another major action, of course.
Yes, Raiju is like to himself, like, oh boy, it's gonna be one of those situations. Well, I better figure out another way to stop him. He's gonna try to see what he can do. For now, I'm gonna still hold my action. I'm gonna wait until he's gonna run into me.
Okay, you're gonna hold action again.
Yes, I will hold my action again.
So he's basically gonna try and throw himself on you again.
Okay. As he's gonna do that, can I do a tail attack? Maybe
you're gonna try to like swing your tail into him.
Yes.
All right. So. Oh my god. So the last turn, it resulted in a draw. I mean, I'm gonna mention that. And once again, we just had a fucking draw. So he runs towards you and you swing your tail at him and he sort of like stops, like slides in his tracks a little bit, splashing all the water up as he does, and like narrowly avoids your tail. So you stop him from running at you, but you also don't hit him.
Okay. Oh boy. I could just imagine how this is going already. Okay. So what is he doing right now?
Well, now he's just like right in front of you and it's your turn. Again.
He's gonna be like to him, "Hey, why are we fighting here? Maybe we could just talk this out? Come on.
Talk this out, stupid light render." And, sorry, you can keep going. That's what he says in response.
Well, I was here to have a chat. I want to talk. Can I not talk?
He sort of like gives like hey, I'm gonna do a charm check. We're gonna do a charm check. You don't have any special stats that boost charm, correct?
No, I do not, sadly.
Oh.
I probably.
Oh.
That does not sound good. The way you're telling me.
You got 2 successes and he got 1, or he got 4.
My lovely looks did not charm him. My turtle self did not charm him.
Yeah.
The sloth was repulsed by my ugly face.
Your bump, your lump, your lovely kaiju hump did not charm him.
Oh boy.
But so you fucking... your major action was the fucking charm check, and he's just gonna, like, give you a look of, like, there's nothing to talk about, Lightner. And he fucking is again, like, basically, once again, try and, like, bear hug you, drape himself on you. What do you do as a reaction?
I'm gonna... Okay. He's gonna end up dodging him, actually.
Alright, a dodge, which does not come with any disadvantage. And... so that it is a roll of... you got 2 successes, and he got... oh wait, wrong way. He got 3. Shit, fuck. There we go.
1 point. Just 1 point away. That's okay.
Yeah. He got just a slight advantage. So he sort of throws himself onto you, and like as he like lands on you, you stumble back a little bit, and you can immediately feel that his stuff is like sinking into your shell a little bit. But luckily, your shell is super strong and durable.
Yeah.
Because like as you dodged, you basically like got your back to him, and he fell onto the kaiju shell.
Yeah, where the spikes are.
Worthless Lightlander.
How come you don't want to talk? Are you just that prejudiced against fuck English. Lightlanders? Is that what it is? Hey, I don't mind, like, you know, we could roughhouse a little bit, but I would like it if we just chat instead. Because what if I want to become on your side? What are you gonna do about it?
Well, really just throwing it right out there as hard as you can, huh?
Oh boy. Wait, I may regret my decision
He
later.
sort of squints his eyes a little bit. Why should I trust you, Lightlander? He's still like hanging on you, but he doesn't like seem to be progressing any further, and just sort of is like glaring at you. What reason would you have to want to come to our side?
I am very loyal. That and I don't like being in light places. I prefer dark places.
I am very loyal, I say as I'm asking to betray my people.
This is not going very well, folks. This is not going very well. Mistakes were made here. Mistakes were made, folks.
I'm gonna go ahead and make another charm check because of the way you worded that.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
My English is not very good.
You are allowed to just say, like, I want to try and charm and convince him if you're not confident in your ability to talk through the thing. Because the way I tend to treat charisma and charm checks is you can opt to give a description of exactly what you say. If you do not say it word for word, we're literally just relying on the dice. Well, if you do say it, you can potentially gain an advantage from using like clever wording that would convince them.
I know, and I'm not very good at clever wording, but
if you don't have confidence in your ability to do it well, we can just say like, "Oh, skill check, move on." I would allow that. The same way that like if a puzzle I've given a player something they're struggling with, I will allow them to have their character just do an intelligence check to get hints.
Yeah. But even then, this actually fits for Ike's character because he's not very good at talking with people.
Yeah.
He's too nice. This is where I have told other people when I talk about Ike. Ike is kind of like Bob Ross of soft talking and very nice. I
Giant
can't do
monster Bob Ross.
He's similar to Bob Ross of the way he talks. That was like how he like supposed to be personality-wise. He's a very friendly.
Hey there, Godzilla. Now listen, I know you want to go and destroy that city, but it's just such a pretty little city there. I don't think I could let you do that. Maybe we can go out into the woods and knock over some redwoods. Maybe that'd be a fun time. Or we could punch a mountain together. Make a beautiful painting in the side of the. Make a beautiful painting in a cliffside with our fists and laser rays.
He kind of sounds British.
What?
You made him. I don't know why. It made me think of a British person talking like that.
Is it just because British people they have two modes: unbelievably friendly or the largest cunts in the world. That's the two forms British people can take.
I don't like. My mind made me think of a like. You know, like it's like a little Timmy talking with his dad about like giant monsters. That's literally
Daddy?
what it felt like to
Daddy,
me.
why does King Kong not have a penis, Papa?
No.
Where's the gorilla cock?
No.
Daddy, I want to see King Kong Schween. Why is it not out?
I'm gonna fucking scream. I'm gonna fucking scream, bro.
Father, why do you have the wood chopping axe, Father? Sorry, my favorite fucking Game Grumps joke they've ever made is the young boy whose father is trying to kill him, but the boy is never aware of the fact that it's happening, and all information on the situation is derived from what the kid is saying. Oh, father, I'm so happy to have this fishing trip, and with these wonderful new lead shoes you've gotten me, no less.
I can't do the voice, so don't ask me to do a British voice. I could do other voices, kinda.
Give me your best Cockney accent.
What?
Give me your best Cockney accent.
What the hell is that? I feel
That's
stupid.
that's like the other British accent. You know, there's like the British accent, and then there's hang on, let me try and do a Cockney accent. The problem is I'm gonna say this right now. Every time I try and do a Cockney accent, it devolves into an Australian accent.
Oh.
You know, fuck. I know I'm not gonna be able to do it. I'm just gonna become Australian.
You could just become Australian. I remember doing an Irish accent, but it sounded like an Italian struggling to do an Irish accent.
Anyway though, let's get back on topic. He sort of has you like, you know, has you like say what you said to him. He sort of like squints and he's gonna like step off. He's like, you don't like light? Strange, but not unusual. And I'm gonna throw out, you got 6 successes and he got 1 success, so, yeah.
He's gonna be like, well, you can see why I don't like light. I'm pretty pale. I'll burn.
I'm sure it'll be better on the dark side. You could be like a god there.
Really?
We've put the humans where they belong. I can show you.
Of
But
course.
we would want to know more of the Lightlands. How to attack them.
Right. Well, first, I want to see a tour. If you don't mind, I would like to see what you have.
He squints again for a moment. This is gonna be one last charisma check that if you pass it.
He's just smiling nervously, by the way, as he's holding his hands like cupped together.
Always remember, if you're really nervous, you got the hero points to spend.
Okay, I'll spend one of them.
To get one more die?
Yes. Oh! Look who it is! It's Doodlezar. Hello!
It's Lazar.
Yes.
Doodlezar's part of the gas network. Links down below on both YouTube and Twitch in order to join the gas network.
You sound like you're having a stroke, Brian.
Listen, that's fucking just self promo, you know.
Listen, I will give a shout out to her because I love her dearly. So shout out to Doodlezar. She has some really nice content. I recommend go checking her out, especially her Twitter. Go check her out.
Yeah. Anyway, fucking, words that I can use. The, God, my brain fails to work sometimes. He's sort of like...
Mood.
You see, like, he sort of, like, nods a little bit, and he's basically gonna take you back to the Dark World now. You solved the situation non-violently. Congratulations!
That's a very Ike thing.
Congratulations!
I'm gonna say this right now. This is a very, like, thing that he will do. But as a player, I'm scared this is gonna be something else. I'm not gonna make assumptions right away, but I feel like there's something not right here. You didn't tell me if I passed or not.
So...
You didn't tell me.
You guys start making your way to the Darklands, you know, and you're just like, yeah, mission accomplished. And eventually you start making your way to the point where, like, it starts to feel like night. And, you know, you see the swirls of stars and all of that. Of the night sky. And, it starts getting colder. Like you've never felt things like you've never felt it get this cold before, and as you move on, you notice that there's large chunks of white floating in the water, and it takes you a moment to realize it's like they're like giant ice cubes, like island-sized ice cubes. It's
kind of
baffling.
He's kind of like when he sees them, he's tilting his head a little bit, like he's like looking at them carefully. He's gonna look at the sloth guy, and he's gonna be like, "What? What are those?" If you don't mind me asking.
They're the bergs. Bergs of ice.
What are they? Are they just there? Do you use them?
He sort of shrugs. Oh, they form from the cold.
I'm sorry, I just saw something in the chat that made me laugh. I accidentally dumped you guys in my glass of water.
I missed that one.
Yes, you did.
The whole kaiju world is secretly just Doodle Czar's cup of water.
She's sitting on a chair, just having a glass of cold water with tiny islands on it.
She stops drinking it because, there's all these gross little creatures walking around in it. You don't want to drink that. Oh no!
Oh shit! She's drinking it already! She's doing it fast! Quick! Code red!
I can't talk right now! I'm making piss! If I could make you see the darkest part... God, now I really want to see a fucking picture of your fucking, art persona doing the I'm drinking piss thing.
I'm just thinking about the meme of,
Mommy,
Mommy, I just pissed the bed.
Mommy, I just pissed the bed. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. I fucking loved all the cyberpunk memes.
I love that meme too. I love there's one in,
Mommy, I missed the bus to school. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
There's the one that's in Portuguese that I really like. It's the slap the hottie in Portuguese. It made me laugh so hard. Oh my god, I love that. I love that cyberpunk one. That one's good. One's good.
Child fucking God, what's his name? Child Keanu Reeves from Cyberpunk? It hits the same funny bone as all of the young fucking Queen things, Freddie Mercury goes to the playground and gets stuck in the slide ASMR.
He's just stuck in there, and we all know what to do about it. Well, Jim, I guess we're just gonna leave him
there.
If
you've never heard them, they just take clips from Queen songs and splice them together to make him say things like you hear like a kid walking on gravel and then climbing the metal ladder and then go down the slide and then boonk. Mama, ooh. Hey! Somebody help me.
That's amazing.
They're so fucking funny. But anyway, back on topic.
Again. Sorry.
It's okay. You arrive at the Darklands, and as you start to arrive at the land, you see it's all snowy and cold. Yeah, you've never seen snow before, so you're walking on this, and it's just like, what the fuck?
Yeah, he's just. Well, he doesn't curse, but. Oh, thank you, Ghost. Well, Lumi, thank you for that. I'll take a look at that in a minute. Wait. Can you retell me the scene because my brain just fucking.
You arrive
broke.
on land, starts to step up, and there's all snow everywhere, which you've never seen snow before. So it's just like, what the fuck,
Yeah, it's just when he's walking on it at first, he feels cold. He's like, that feels cold. But then he's touching it before stepping any further. He's using the tip of his toe to touch it for a bit. Yeah, to feel it. He's very curious about the snow, so he'll end up picking it up and feel it. He'll even try it too.
Kaiju-sized snowball. The other guy's just looking at you as you're doing this. It's just Oh,
sorry. I'm just curious about this stuff right here.
It's snow.
This is what snow looks like?
Yes.
It's so cold, but yet it's so pretty and soft.
I guess you could call it pretty. Let me take you to the theaters.
Of course, I'm sorry if I got distracted. I was just admiring the scenery here. It's very beautiful.
And he starts to walk again. And what you start to realize is, like, this area, so you start to get a look at the Darklands as you make your way across it, and it's all like, how do I put this? Words. You're currently on, like, the outermost islands of the Darklands, and it's like, it's more, while your place is like a solid continent, this is like archipelago, and icebergs and snow. You know, it's all like frozen over water and islands, and like they're very like mountainous islands, but there's also loads of active volcanoes around the area as well. So there's like pockets of where it gets warm enough that people can like hang out around, and like you're arriving at one of those areas, and that's like, you know, this seems to be where the people are living, where the mountain has had homes carved into it, and around below it is basically just like tribal style huts and tents and stuff, where you see all the humans walking around.
He wants to go check it out, but he's also very leery if he should or not.
Yeah.
He's thinking about it though, but he wants to look from afar and observe and look around this new surroundings because he's never been here before.
You see all the people have like big fucking, or they have like shrines and effigies, and they wear like masks of the kaijus and stuff, and as you guys walk by they all start like bowing and like holding torches, and are all, you know, they're all like, oh, praise, like, return, the Lord's return, you know. And the kaiju that's leading you, Muck, he just like absentmindedly walks past them, leading you, like nearly stepping on some of them as he walks and everything, like paying them no heed.
Ike, while he sees humans getting crushed, internally he does not like that. He wants to stop him. However, because he's in such a situation, he doesn't say anything. Instead, when he sees like people by him, he tries to walk around them. He tries to make sure they are okay by, you know, again, moving around them, gently stepping over them, not on top of them, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, he's watching his step.
Yeah.
Making sure they're fine.
Get some hero points. Sorry, get a hero point is what I meant. Some hero points. Yeah, just however many you want. Just give yourself like 30 out. Oh, yeah, get a hero point.
You mean like give me 1,000 hero points?
No, you get one.
No, I know, man. I know.
You guys make your way into the big carved cave, and like as you start walking through it, and you get far enough into the mountain that the people can't see you as you make a turn, and like you realize you're sort of going down a little bit. And as you turn, he starts to shrink down finally for the first time. Do you shrink down with him?
Yes. Also, thank you, man. 69 hero points. You fucker. You fucker.
As you what? Hey. Am I making you moist?
No. I'm gonna fucking strangle you. I'm gonna strangle you.
Making that little BB the big BB?
Huh. Applebee's.
Sorry. So you make your way down, and as you...
He got cold.
I dried you off a little bit. That's what I did. I made the little BB the even smaller BB. Anyway, sorry, let's move on. You shrink down as well, and you see, like, when Muck's smaller, he's, like, he looks almost, like, The best way for me to describe him is imagine somebody wearing a sloth costume, and that's what this dude looks like. If you're wearing if you took a sloth costume and rolled it around in the mud a little, and the clothing he's wearing, though, is like this, like, beautifully elegant robes with, like, jewelry on it.
Is he like...
Go ahead.
Sorry, I interrupt. Is he like... What's the fucking guy from Hanna-Barbera cartoons? Is he like... No. Is he like fucking... What's his name? Is it Harvey Birdman type of costume
Harvey
going on?
Birdman! No, it's like... It's like sort of, like, elegant, like, I can use words. They're like almost like high fantasy robes, or like ceremonial looking robes almost, but they're all like it's clearly like soft silken material and gemstones.
Oh yeah, no, I know. I meant like the kaiju hit the guy himself. Does he look like...
He looks like a sloth. Like imagine a person wearing a full sloth costume, and that's what he looks like.
Oh, like a pelt?
Yeah, or like like a sloth costume. Like he looks like a living sloth person, like an anthropomorphized sloth.
Oh, like the... Okay, like the Zootopia sloths. Okay.
Yeah, well, but human scale and proportioning.
Okay.
Human height, I should say.
Okay. Yeah.
Huh?
Well, Raju will go small as well. He will go into human size.
Yeah. And as you guys start walking, he's like, good to finally shrink down. It's exhausting having to keep up the appearance in front of the lessers. And as you guys fucking go... Words in my mouth. As you guys make your way through, like, you are now making your way, like, down a spiraling tunnel, and what you arrive at is, like, this big underground, sweltering hot volcanic, like, cave system. Like, they've carved out a basically it's an underground city carved from stone. There's some, like, kaijus moving around, but for the most part you just see, like, normal human-scaled kaiju, but you don't... As you start making your way through, you realize there's, like, no humans. You know? Down here.
Yes.
And you guys, you make your way through everything towards the city, and like you see everything's all decorated with beautiful gemstones, and there's like fuck tons of food, and everything is just like crazy. Like it looks like all these people are. It's a city full of people living in the lap of luxury. But it's also clearly much less technologically advanced. Like, these people look like they're still in the fucking Stone Ages. Or, like, at best, the fucking High Bronze Age. Like, think ancient Rome.
Oh, okay, so, like, yeah, so they're back, like, they went backwards in civilization.
Yeah.
They went backwards. Okay.
And as you make your way through, they're like, look at all the benefits that we are able to profit from our servers. Everything we could ever need is provided to us by those meager beings on the surface. You do finally start to notice a number of, like, humans who are, like, serving the kaiju. Like, they're doing, like, the menial jobs of cleaning and stuff, but they all seem happy as they're doing it.
Yes.
Like, some of them are, like, giving foot massages or washing the kaijus or feeding them.
Yeah, which he'll take notice of that, but he won't say anything. He feels... Being around this type of environment, I would say that he feels pity. He feels more pity to the humans, considering where he come from. Humans were treated very differently, so seeing them like this makes him feel kind of sick to his stomach a little bit. He's just not really feeling happy. Of course, he's just smiling away, but deep down, he's not really feeling good about this situation right now.
You like the look of the servants, huh? We'll get you your own soon enough, I'm sure. And he like pats you on the back.
Yeah, of course. Maybe. Maybe like how many would you say would you have?
How
Like,
many
you
do
can-
I have personally? I'm content with a smaller number. I just have 4.
4? What do you use them for? Just for pampering purposes?
Oh, cooking for me, cleaning my home, cleaning me, entertaining me. You should hear the jokes that one of them makes. They're most humorous at times. And I put them in this funny little costumes with bells.
Ah, I see. And they must really enjoy it, do they?
Of course, they get to serve us. And you do notice none of them seem like to be upset or suffering. You know?
Yeah. Like, he'll notice that, but he's actually getting uncomfortable by the idea of having human pets in such a way. He actually gets very uncomfortable by that. But of course, again, just playing off with a smile on his face and acting normal. Also, Doodle, fucking bring Kathy in here? You're bringing Kathy in here?
Oh, is that a reference to more of your fucking OCs?
That's hers.
Right.
You gotta remember how a good chunk, a good chunk are with each other. So
Yeah.
when I say Kathy, yeah. Can I have a Necklebait outfit with bells? Oh my god.
Anyway, uh, he starts leading you through, and you eventually get brought to like towards the center of the city.
Yes.
You arrive at a fucking words in my mouth. Words. You arrive at the center of the city and fucking you in the middle of the city is like a large palace type structure, and in the middle of it is basically like it's like think the Roman Colosseum.
Yes.
And you're brought into like the Colosseum segment, and there's a group of people sitting at fucking words. I can use them.
Can you use words, Brian? Can you use words right now, sir?
There's a number of like kaiju sat in like throne like positions circling the arena as you're like you guys don't just like walk in. Obviously, like you talk with some people, you wait a little bit, you go, and then you're like in the arena, and the other guy's like, I have brought back a liberated kaiju from the other side, and he sort of like waves towards you. Freed from the oppressor of their human captors. And the kaiju are like, oh, interesting. They're all like nodding and like looking to you. It's like, I'm surprised you were able to be freed of the vicious brainwashing that the humans put you through on the other side. It's good to have finally convinced one to come. You'll be rewarded handsomely, Muck. And he's sort of like, he looks very proud of himself. What is your name, new kaiju?
Give me a moment.
I mean, you could give your real name.
Ike is not gonna do that. He doesn't trust this. You can call me Woodchuck.
Welcome, Woodchuck, to the great to the great city of kaiju.
It's a pleasure. Thank you for having me, sir. You'll bow. What kind of name is that? Leave me alone! Leave me alone! That's the first thing that comes to my mind. Everyone's screaming at me. Leave me alone.
I love it. The Tyrant King appreciates the name.
Listen. What? Would you guys would be fine if I called him Originally, I was gonna think of calling him fucking Little Tim Tim Tom Tom. Would you want me to call him Little Tim Tim Tom Tom? Then Woodchuck? Please.
I'll give you a hero point if you go by Little Tim Tim Tom Tom.
I mean, I might as well just call him the Michael Powers, but emphasizes the Michael Powers. But no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm still going with Woodchuck. I'm not gonna call him Little Tim Tim
Little
Tom
Tim
Tom.
Tim Tom Tom.
Little Tim Tim Tom Tom.
Little Tim Tim Tom Tom with his plush tauntaun.
You know what? That can be named for another kaiju that is in the dark.
Little Tim Tim Tom Tom is best friends with Maurice.
Yes. Little Tim Tim Tom Tom is just a little kaiju with an eyeball. He's just an eyeball, a sphere with an eyeball.
Yeah, he's just a giant eyeball.
With the little hat on his head.
It's like that one Undertale character, you know, the hyper-realistic eyeball that makes all music stop when it's present.
Yes.
But anyway.
Sponge Fancy Face is the...
Anyway. They're like, we'll be sure to get you a place to live soon enough. And, you know, they sort of, alright, it's like, alright, yeah, we'll get you a place to live soon enough. But first, we would love to hear more of the light side and how you escaped them. I can use words.
Oh. Well. I just walked off. It didn't really stop me or anything. I just told them, hey, I'm just gonna leave. And they're like, yeah, man, you could go. And I'm like, okay.
Muck's sort of giving you, like, a look. I'm like, huh? Like, where do you, like, because he saw you jump off a fucking bird. You know, they're just like, but how did you, we're amazed that you're able to we're amazed that you're able to avoid the generations of brainwashing that you go through there to think that you're not the great being you are.
He just gives a little small nod. I mean, yeah, like, they say some very vulgar things, but, you know, I was very cynical. I was very cynical about it, and I end up just, like, second guess. I got into thought one day to myself, after watching some TV, and noticed something a little bit off. I'm like, you know, maybe the news is not right. Maybe the news is telling me something different. Maybe there's more truth behind it. And I decided that I wanted to go find that truth. And maybe, you know, I will explore that. Because you know how things are, right? When people spread information, sometimes information is not fully true. And it can get a little convoluted. And I'm a person who loves knowledge. I love exploring all types of ways of knowledge and understanding the truth. And what is truth? Is my society where I live in, is it true? Is it real? Am I living in a lie? I don't know if I'm living in a lie. So that's why I came here to see the truth and understand the truth. You follow me?
I'm gonna give you a hero point for that whole bit. They're all just sort of nodding, and then one of them goes, "What is a TV?"
Oh, a TV? It's like, think of a TV as a magic box where it shows you pretty little pictures, and you can just use something to, like, he uses his hands to make, like, you know, like it's like magic. It just changes out of whim. And it just, you know, switches over to another pretty image, or another moving image, I should say. You never saw television before?
No.
Or like, okay, do you have a Do you have do you have like a pen and paper or something I can draw this?
We'll talk with you more of what there is on the other side soon. Please come with us.
Of course.
And they basically arrange for some guards to bring you like up to an area, and they start to bring they basically like bring you to a back area where you can meet with the like person like where you can talk directly with the 7 fucking other guys, you know what I'm trying to say. The 7 kaiju people.
Kaiju people.
Yeah, the councilmen, the leaders.
Yes.
They're like, we're surprised that I've seen a kaiju accept the offer from our people. And they sort of like, they start walking like through a corridor with you essentially.
Yeah.
But sadly, we cannot allow you to stay here, nor can we let you go.
Why can I not stay here?
And with that, like, you suddenly get grabbed by the guards. Do you know how much effort it has taken to convince all of our people of the evils of your side? Of the evils and the danger of humans? In order to ensure our position as gods? We can't have you talking about what life is like on the other island to convince them of what's happening there.
Hey, listen, I don't mind sharing information. You know,
that information is exactly what makes you dangerous. You risk damaging the status quo.
So talking about a television is ruining the status quo? Because when I look at here, it just seems different. Like, you don't have a lot of things that can help you or make your lives easier. But what if I give you the information to make your lives very easy? Because
our lives are easy enough as it is. We live as royalty, all of our people, thanks to the humans we subjugate above.
But look at where your conditions are. What if the light people come in here and just destroy everything? Because you guys
are you threatening us?
I'm not threatening you. I'm just stating something because the way you guys have your society, I don't mean to be harsh. Please don't be offensive what I'm about to say. Please don't take offense. You guys are not very technical. You know?
We do not need to take criticism from you. And now, like I said, they've been like dragging you, like at this point the guards were holding your arms and they were leading you through the hall, and you arrive at a room that's basically just like a cold, empty stone room where you get thrown in. And then they draw and then one of them draws a fucking sword.
Oh boy.
And they're like clearly like walking over to kill you.
Shit. Okay, they're gonna kill me.
And by the way, we get another. Hang on.
Don't be offensive. Baby Jill for Omegas. He's not an Omega. I'm just.
He's a real Sigma male.
Horny Jill. Lumi, please don't bring the don't bring that jail in here. No.
You got too many horns. You gotta go to jail for it. Too many horns. That's what that means, right?
He does not have horns. He has spikes. There's a difference. Don't give me that kitty face. Don't give me that kitty's face.
Anyway, fucking.
No, you guys. How could you do this to me? Anyway, let's go.
So, as you, But yeah, so now we're entering combat situations. They are one of the guards has drawn a sword, and you're about to get killed as the council people look on.
How close he's coming near me?
Oh, he's like walking. You're in the same room as him, so like it's not a big room. He's walking up to you with the sword.
Okay.
Keep in mind, there's nothing stopping you from becoming giant.
But can I shoot my oil spill on his face?
Yes.
I want to spit it in his eyes directly.
All right, we're gonna do dicey rolls.
This is the sins you must lay witness you being silly.
Well, with 6-3, you easily win. As you, oh, hang on, I should
What? Mindy, please! Please, how dare you call him an Omega? I'm gonna beat you up later.
So you spit fucking the oil in his eyes. He's like stumbles back, and that does give you an opportunity to try and run out the door, and you do still have a minor action.
Yeah. It's gonna do that, actually.
So you like bolt out down the hall, and they're like, "Guards, stop him!"
Yes.
You know, all the guards fucking turn and start running towards you. So, their turn, the guards are gonna try and like grab and apprehend you. What do you do as your reaction?
They're trying to grab me?
Yes.
I'm actually gonna charge into them.
You're gonna try and like barrel through a group of guards that might be ahead of you?
Yes. I'm gonna actually do like, you know how you know how football players, when they get the ball,
Yeah.
and they literally just charge right in. That's what he's gonna do.
That's a counterattack, meaning it comes at disadvantage. Are you sure?
Yes.
Well, they got 0 successes and you got 2. Disadvantage means you got 1 in your favor. You barrel through and knock a group of them over. And are you trying to run towards anywhere in particular? Just out, back to where you came from, or like what?
I'm trying to find a place that he can. He's trying to find a place where he can hide in. Or at least like, if there's like either a hiding spot, like he can go near the barricade, and then if there's a window to climb out, or he's gonna go to a actual door to escape.
Yeah, because right now you're just running through a hallway.
Yes, and he's trying again, as some other folks. I'll just say off the bat, he is trying not to kill or harm anyone here. I'll let you know that right now, fellas.
Mm-hmm. So you just fucking continue sprinting. And they're going, so, your turn. Are you gonna use both minor and major actions to just fucking bolt, essentially?
Yes.
Oh, you haven't, I gotta mention this. It's up to the players to remind me of, like, special stat boosts they get. Totally during your attack, your super strength would have applied before. Not for your running, though, but earlier that would have applied.
You're right, I forgot about that, so... Oh, it applied here, like, he's still trying to...
Okay, sorry. There's a visual glitch on the stream. Oh, shit. What?
Glitch. He's trying not to harm any of them. Yeah, Ike is a pacifist.
Yeah. So, you continue running, but, like, the guards start to, like, basically head you off and stop from going in certain directions, and as you are turning and running, you end up finding yourself arriving at fucking, the Coliseum area, you know what I mean? Like, you're back in the middle Coliseum in the stands, sort of.
Yeah.
And this Coliseum is a large enough Coliseum that 2 kaiju could duke it out in here at full scale.
Oh, right.
For context.
You know what this reminds me of?
What?
Remember a long time ago with the owl bear? And he just picks him up and throws him in the crowd, and he goes like, "Be free!"
I forgot about that! Okay, context for everybody. We were playing a D&D campaign, and the Veneer, I think it was your character, had somebody...
Yeah. It was Ike. I used Ike in that one, too.
They were put in an arena and forced to fight an owl bear, and they picked it up and threw it into the audience and went, "Be free, creature!"
Be free. Please, if you do that again, I swear to Christ, I'm actually gonna recreate that scene again. If you throw another fucking owl bear in here, I will do it.
Right now you're in the stands. the stands of the Colosseum. We stand.
Yeah. So, is there anyone? Am I gonna be surrounded?
There's a number of them spilling out into the stands as well, so you kind of... You're not, like, surrounded, but there's guards all over the place.
Alright. Well, I'm gonna go big this time. This is a good spot, I would say he'll go big in.
Mm-hmm. Alright. So you're gonna, like, jump out into the arena and grow gigantic.
Yes.
And you grow big, and they also, like, realize you're doing it, and fucking... one of the guards running forward is gonna, like, jump off and grow huge as well with you. And there's, like, clearly an immediate worry of, like, oh god, he could fucking fuck our shit up. So the other guard grows huge, and he's actually sort of turtle-like as well. The best way I can describe him, you know the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle live-action costumes? Like, the old-fashioned ones?
Oh, yeah.
Imagine that shell-type body, but with the modern Ninja Turtle heads. You know? Rather than the big mascot head.
You know what I was thinking of? Do you know the one in the movie, right? With the second movie. It was like they had this dog-looking fella, right? He turned into one of them, like a mutant. Then there was the spiky turtle one. I'm thinking of that dude. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. God, no, that's better. It looks like that.
Yeah! Yeah! Let me go get a picture of him to show what I'm talking about.
Well, everybody can just fucking Google search the character. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2 Evil Turtle. But yeah, so you jump up and the other guy goes up and, like, they're immediately, like, grilling you down.
Yeah.
And so we're gonna call it, like, I'm gonna give you another action. We sort of lost the flow of turns there for a moment, so I'm gonna say it's your turn. What are you gonna do?
Oh boy, so he's turned to a turtle, like me.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay. This is gonna be like pretty much like two turtles are gonna be fighting each other, so, oh boy. I wanna try... Oh. I may have an idea. I wanna try and see if I can grab him and throw him against the wall and try to see if I can make a hole using his shell.
Throw him into the Colosseum wall to knock over one of the walls of the Colosseum.
Yeah.
Alright. He's gonna try and basically, like, match the grapple and resist being thrown. I gotta remember you got super strength. Yeah, make sure to remind me of that, because if you don't, I may not do the roll.
Well, he does have super strength. I'm writing it down right now. He does. He does have super strength.
Yeah, and if there's anything else you can think of that would boost you. Oh! Draw! The two of you fucking interlock hands and are like, you know the classic, like, two people holding each other's hands and, like, pushing against each other? You got that going.
Yeah.
As you guys are fucking, like, locked in the grapple, all of a sudden, off to the side in the middle of the arena, so there's sort of, like, a pattern in the middle of the Colosseum. And you see, like, there's, like, sparks of green there. And then a big, like, all of a sudden everything starts to, you feel like the wind start to whip into a fury around. And you hear all of, like, the crowd below, and you hear, like, the rift! The rift is opening! And they're all like, the rift! And, like, there's almost, like, panic and excitement in combination.
Yeah.
And then, fucking, you just see the ground starts to, like, almost dissolve away. Has a big spiraling green portal starts to open up. Think of the the Souls portal from Hercules, the animated film.
Oh!
Something like that, but there's not souls in it. It's just energy.
Ooh, I like that already. Yeah.
And the other guy's gonna look over. It's like, if you won't die, then you'll be gone. And the turtle guy is gonna try and throw you into that.
Not... you're... Fuck, English. Yeah.
What are you gonna say?
You're not gonna throw me there first! You can't!
So what do you...
can't...
Sorry, go ahead.
He's gonna try to stop him. He's gonna try to hold his ground.
Alright. So let's do the roll. Oh no.
Give the ABC soup to Veneer.
They rolled 2 successes. You rolled -1.
Oh my. Well,
He grabs a hold of you. You sort of like try and step back and reaffirm your footing, but your foot sort of slips into the rift as he pushes you into it, and you start to fall through. You feel like you feel your whole body is almost like vibrating, like rippling, and everything feels weird. It has like you're falling down this tunnel and they're getting further away, and then it starts to seal above you. And everything, you're sort in this like swirling green emptiness, and you feel like energy sapping from you a little bit as you start to shrink back down to size. And then you start to see, it looks like opening at the end of the green fog that you're falling toward.
oh.
And go ahead.
Can I make him hide in his shell as he's getting fallen
Okay,
down?
you can do that. And I'm going to hold on, I'm trying to... How...
Freaking Mindy's making me laugh right now.
Hold on.
Spit around like a 90s if it's like that. 90s Batman logo.
So, Veneer, I'm about to start a new Discord call. Please join it.
Of course. Take me.
Boop.
Hi.
Hey, hang on. Where are they?
There he is! It's Zed.
Hello. Hello. Introduce yourself. Oops, wrong one. Introduce yourself, Zed.
Hi.
And we have Zed here.
Oh no.
Hi!
Hi.
Some of you might remember how Zed's last session ended. But to quickly recap it, Zed was in the process of fighting an evil witch inside of her tower in modern-day Discordant City on Earth. And as he was fighting her, she had sort of captured him, wrapping him in otherworldly tentacles and tendrils, and cast a spell to summon a giant monster to destroy the city. And as she does, the rift opens up and clunk, a big metal ball with spikes on it falls down.
It looks kind of like... I know some people joke to me and say it looks like a chestnut.
Yeah, oh, I love it. It's a metal chestnut with spikes.
It's a metal chestnut with spikes.
Oh, what the HE double hockey sticks? Wait, do you know what hockey sticks are, lady?
I know what
You don't.
hockey sticks are. She
Oh, no, you
walks
seem pretty
over
old.
with her hands on her hip and starts like knocking on your shell, like.
He's just...
So is this the thing that's gonna defeat the thing?
And she leans down and looks through the little hole in your shell. What are you doing hiding in there?
He's like... He's just slowly... You just see his head just coming out.
A glorious monster from the realm of kaiju. I have summoned thee.
He's like... Where am I? What is this place? Who are you?
You said it's a kaiju? Are you like you're like that one giant hot lizard. I just exposed myself. Don't look at me.
What? Huh? What giant
Get a
lizard?
hero point, Zed.
Are you talking about Ryan? I know a guy named Ryan that's like that.
I have summoned this beast from the realm of kaiju to destroy your city! And she like, motions the staff over at Zed.
I don't know, that looks more like a scaly to me. I'd be someone you'd describe as a beast, because, you know, like, look at me, I'm fluffy, but this person, they look like a turtle.
Can I just say, what's a scaly?
I ignore him. He's an ignoramus. I am the magnificent Lady Moonlight, and she bows to you, and I revel in the beauty of your strength. What is your name, powerful beast?
You can call me.
Please throw out another fake name. I will give you so many hero points if you throw out another fake name.
You can call me Jimmy Knickerbottom.
Get 4 hero points.
Wait, how many?
4. Jimmy Knickerbottom. She's like, well, Mr. Knickerbottom, allow me to explain. I have cast a powerful, ancient spell to call you to my aid, to help bring about the destruction and conquering of this worthless world. And together we shall rule it as its empress and emperor. Sounds fantastic, does
you're
it
gonna
not?
fuck him? Oh, that's nasty. No offense.
Let's.
Well, actually,
How did you get your mouth uncovered? And she looks over and like one tendril is going to like fly at you. Like to try and like attempt to cover your mouth again. Do you let it happen, or are you gonna like bite it or something?
Yeah, I'm gonna try and bite it.
You chomp down on it, and like a little whimper goes as the tendril pulls back through its rift. Of course.
Can I just say, I am sorry to interrupt you, lovely people. For one, I don't do that on the first date. I'm supposed to ask you out first before I do that. That's usually
right?
that usually happens within a year. Second, I think you may have gotten the wrong guy. I have no interest on hurting people.
But you come from the realm of monsters.
Yeah.
You are to help conquer and lead conquests.
Yeah, and
That's pretty
she goes
rude,
over and starts flipping through her spell book.
You were profiling someone from where are you from again?
Me?
Yeah, where are you?
I am from a place called Krita. And
Welcome to Earth.
What's Earth?
No one actually says that. I just my brain thought of the fucking meme. Welcome to Earth.
Well, welcome to Earth.
Welcome to Earth.
Yeah. He's like, I'm from Krita, and I think this woman needs counseling. She sounds like she really needs some counseling.
I just want to call out in chat. Ghost said you should make an exception and eat her. So give her some of that cunnilingus.
No.
Oh yeah, and she's so old, but she still thinks she can pull people. I mean, look at her.
Well, she sounds like she really needs a very supportive person and a life-changing experience. And I'm not any of those. I just got here. I don't know where I am other than in this place, and I just met you two just
why
now.
does every monster I try to recruit not want to cause evil?
Oh, that's because I grew up watching magical girl films, so I wanna be as cool as one.
I will end you somehow.
Well, let me just say, I just came out of my vacation just to, explore around the other continent for vacation. And, I didn't expect I would be here talking to, again, you lovely folks.
Yeah, you wanna know what would make this a really life-changing experience, Jimmy?
Yes, what is it?
Break me out and help me and my friends get to the city, and I'll show you what boba is and pizza.
I know. Ooh, that sounds good. Well, I do
Enough
like
of this. She slams her staff down. I will kill you both if I have to. And I'll summon another monster! A bigger one! A stronger one who's actually evil!
Okay. He's just getting up. Okay. How about just calm down, breathe in, breathe out. Just breathe in and breathe out. We could talk about this when we have pizza.
Yeah. Also, if you were gonna someone who is evil, you should have went for the Greek monster Bophades.
You,
Bophades? I've never heard of Bophades.
Nuts, bitch!
Get a hero point?
I'm gonna. Can I spit at her?
Yes!
Yeah.
I could give you like.
She's going to aim your staff at you, Zed, and immediately fire a blast at you. You are incapable of dodging this blast because you are currently bound, so I'm just going to roll for how much damage she does. And that is going to be the start of combat.
Can I intervene?
Oh yeah, you could do a reaction and intervene if you want.
I'm gonna spin in her face. I'm gonna spin in her eye specifically.
Oh, with your tar?
Yes.
Okay. Let me bring back up the UI. There we go. So you got, like, she aims the staff and, like, an energy blast starts to charge and you just spit a loogie in, like, basically spit a tar loogie in her face. And, fucking doop, 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 3 successes. You fire in her eyes. My eyes! My eyes! And with that, all of the tendrils release you, Zed. And, yeah, now it's combat.
Are you good, Veneer?
I'm reading the chat. I'm sorry. It's killing. The poor woman just wants an evil monster. Take her on a date and talk about her problems.
What are y'all got against monster
the problem
fuckers?
she should be working.
What?
Okay, but like the problem she needs to be focusing on is the wrinkles on her forehead.
But no, her
Yeah.
her shoes. She needs
Are
better
her shoes really that bad, Veneer?
Yes.
Oh my god.
She needs some high-class high heels.
Jesus.
Yeah, she's probably wearing something that looks fucking like.
She's wearing sort of like
what
leather
Veneer would wear?
combat boots, but they're like fancy combat boots.
Really? I thought she'd be wearing some ugly ass loafers right now.
Yeah, no, she's wearing like witch like big elegant witch robes that are covered in gold loops and crescent moons, and she's got these like leather boot these are like thigh high leather boots.
I mean, I love me some boots, but god damn that gold. Though.
They go all the way up the legs.
God damn that gold. She must be very glittery. She must have glitter all over her.
I don't know. She still seems like a loafers kind of person.
But anyway, what do you guys do as your actions in combat?
Well, what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna probably just. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna just grapple her and hold her down. Actually, I'm gonna try to disarm her.
Okay, hot. Meanwhile, what do you do?
No,
because this is the first ever 2-player team combat. Oh my god, I can explain these rules. Oh my god. So the way that this works is the two of you take your turn at the same time and can cooperate in syncing your actions in a certain way of how you want them to go.
Okay, if Veneer's gonna try and grapple her, then if she's grappled, I'm gonna try and punch her. If she's not grappled, I'm gonna try and punch her.
Why are you punching her though?
She's got
in the wait. You know the SpongeBob episode where like Squidward becomes handsome after like hitting his face?
You're gonna make her handsome?
Well, considering I'm covering my hand in ink, it's gonna be more like I'm gonna make it so that the ink just puts like clown makeup on her. That's what she is.
Jesus.
That's what she gets for trying to like summon all these creatures, and then none of them want to like fuck with her.
So I'm gonna roll for your grapple first, Veneer.
He does have +2 in strength.
Yeah, so you're getting 2 dice from your super strength, and she's rolling with a disadvantage from having just been blinded.
Lol. Get fucked, nerd.
I mean, right now he just wants to disarm her right now. So
A difference of 5 to 3. You grab her and pull, like, you go behind her and, like, basically, like, grab hold of her. And then Zed, you're gonna run forward. So she gets 1 disadvantage from being blind, 1 from being grappled, and 1 from this being the second attack on her in 1 turn.
That's great. That's really great.
This is you just beating up an old woman.
well, Ike doesn't want to beat her up. He just wants to disarm her. That's all he wants to do. He didn't want to hurt her, so.
So here's what happens. You grab a hold of her arms to sort of like pull them back, and then Zed, you run up to her, rear back your fist, punch her in the face. But she's got sticky, gooey tar on her face, so you punch, and as you pull back, the tar like stretches out, and you realize you're stuck with it to her, and as it springs back, it causes you to punch her a second time. And now your hand is stuck to her face.
Oh. Ew, I'm stuck to your face. Oh, wait, I can tell!
I should have warned you that maybe that touching that is not a good idea. I forgot to warn you about that.
So, now it's her turn. She's going to release an energy blast from her body to knock both of you back off of her.
Oh no.
Reactions?
Kick her in the stomach.
Ike is just...
Jesus
he's gonna...
Christ.
God, like, Ike is trying... Like... He's gonna try to, you know what he's gonna do? My brain just thought of this. And I'm just getting reminded back again with the fucking owl bear. He's gonna... he's gonna yeet her across, like, out of the building. He's gonna use all his strength to throw her up out
through
of
the roof?
Yeah, through the roof, out of here. Out of here.
Whose attack do you want to have occur first? Yours or Zed? Like the two of you determine this. Is Ike or Zed?
I think mine should go first to interrupt her, and then after that, you should throw her.
Okay.
Yeet her into the skyline.
So, energy starts to charge around her, and let's see here. So I'm gonna roll for Zed first. Let's see here. Oh god, she only rolls... I'm gonna say in this scenario she gets no disadvantages because this attack doesn't require her vision or her freedom of movement.
Yeah.
Okay, and then... Hang on. So, you rear back to kick her. You sort of like get ready to start throwing her. And the energy blast on her goes off, right? And
yeah.
So Zed, as you go to kick her, the blast goes off, and like because you are only on 1 foot, it basically sends you flying back into the wall. Oh, meanwhile, you had already started to hurl her into the ceiling as the blast went off, so it just propelled her even more as she goes flying through the fucking ceiling, leaving a her-shaped hole in the top of it. And it's now your guys' turn, and she's got one more action, or one more health.
I'm gonna try and shoot an ink blast at her.
Of your through the hole.
Yes.
All right.
Ike is just gonna be like, "I'm sorry, I had to do that. I didn't want to get propelled. I'm sorry. Please forgive me, lady. Please forgive me."
Get a hero point.
Well, I'm not sorry.
I am. I'm very much am sorry.
You won't be after trying some deep dish pizza.
Jesus.
I'm sorry. What's your name? I never got your
Zed. Or you can call me Ink Shadow, because
I just tried to turn you up a little bit, and I turned you up way too much.
Oh, okay.
Okay, go ahead,
You can also
Zed.
call me Ink Shadow, because that's my totally super cool, superhero, awesome name thing.
That's literally the first time that's ever been mentioned.
Oh shit, I forgot my friends. Oh.
Well, hang on.
Yeah.
I'm still rolling your ink shot that you did up at her.
Oh god.
So on her dodge, she got 2 successes, and on your attack, you got 3. So,
Sweet.
you fire the ink blast up at her, and you just hear, as she was flying, she went to open a rift to try and sort of teleport through, and you blasted her back through her own rift, or portal once again. And she's gone. Sorry, continue your conversation. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah, you mentioned you forgot your friends. As you say that, fucking, you see, like, God, what's her name? Tanya? Tanya was your friend, right? I don't have her name.
Tanya and Marcus.
Tanya pulls herself up through the window that you were brought in through. I'm here to help, Zed! She falls over.
I already got
it's so
help.
hard to climb.
This is Jimmy. Say hi to Jimmy.
Hi, my name
Hi,
is
Jimmy.
my name is Jimmy. Fuck, I forgot.
Please actually say, my name is Jimmy. Fuck, I forgot. Like, if you actually say that, you'll get hero points.
Veneer, are you okay?
She fucking popped like a Spyro witch. Oh,
Wait,
God.
I want you guys to look at this very, very amazing sketch that I did that you should totally put on stream.
Oh,
That
please put it over in the gas, somewhere in the gas network, Zed.
I love this. Thank you, Zed. This is the most beautiful thing I ever seen in my
Throw
life.
it in Hero Art or Hero Infinite, please. Sorry, it's hard. Throw it in Olirik Art or Hero Infinite chat over in the gas network so I can show it to people.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Also, Zed, you're going to get fucking 2 hero points for that drawing.
Hell yeah.
Let me just get that up on stream for everybody.
I am
Boom.
speaking.
So continue your conversation.
Yeah,
Do you actually say my name is Jimmy? Oh fuck, I forgot. By the way.
no.
Oh.
Instead, it's gonna be Jimmy
Watership down.
Jimmy.
Neutron.
I was gonna make that joke, but no.
Jimmy.
No.
His
Wait.
name's Jimmy.
No. Wait. Jimmy Lumperstein Valentino the 12th.
So Zed, if you want to, you can actually acknowledge that that's a totally different name than what they said the first time.
Yes.
No, I'm gonna be like, holy shit, you're a prince?
Both of you get a hero point.
The only time people have numbers in their name is obviously because they're royalty.
Well, I guess you. Well.
So where did the bitch go? Tanya says, looking over.
Oh.
Up. I'm gonna point up.
Wait. Well,
Oh.
I wouldn't call. Listen.
Hey,
I don't know
evil
who you're-
defeated! Yeah, we're so kick-ass.
But wait. Madam, I just want to tell you, that is very offensive to call that woman a bitch. You should not call her that.
She's literally a bitch, though. Like,
you should-
magic caster and all that. Or magic casting and all that.
I understand that, but you shouldn't call her that. That's not nice.
She's trying to
No, that's
destroy the
really-
city.
Yeah,
still
that's why
not-
she summoned you.
I know, but that's still not nice. Maybe she could get help.
So where did Jimmy come from?
That's a good question. Where did you come from?
I came from a place called Krita, and I was in a different continent while I was on vacation that was filled with this thing called snow. I never saw snow before, but I heard of snow, and I was about to almost get into a nasty fight with another kaiju like me, but I ended up getting pushed right in And here I am. I'm here.
Also, oh my
Well-
god, look at all this cool shit. And Tanya starts walking around and just pocketing random things from the shelves.
Tanya, some of that stuff can be cursed.
So? You're cursed.
Do you think I could eat the curses off of them? Let me try. Let me try. Let me try.
Let's read you curses. And she's like, this looks cursed. And she grabs like a voodoo head and like throws it to you. Eat it, eat it, eat it, eat it.
I'm gonna try and just like make the motion to like bite it, but not actually bite it. Like I'm sucking the cursed energy out of it. If that makes sense.
So, a mouth open over it, breathing in really hard.
There's so much dust in here. Must have come from her cootie.
All of a sudden, everything starts shaking, and you notice it gets dark out the window.
I shouldn't have done that.
Oh god! Put the crystal back! Put the crystal doll back! And she grabs it, starts like shoving it back on the shelf. Do you look out the window, Ike?
Yeah.
Ike will look at the window.
You see so you're inside of a wooden tower on a small island in the middle of a river. And you see giant black tentacles are reaching out of the river and are wrapping over the house. And you can see that there's another college-age kid outside being like, "Guys, maybe you should get out of there."
Oh shit, we forgot about Marcus. Okay, Ike, not Ike, Jimmy, grab my hand. You two, Tanya, let's go. And put that shit back.
She quickly grabs like more stuff and then starts to run out with you guys. Like as she runs, she just like runs her hand along the shelf and holds out her bag, stealing a bunch of magical artifacts.
Ike is like looking around, like a little bit panicking, a little bit like, he's gonna end up just crashing into the window and just run.
Can I throw a DM suggestion of a way to improve the scene?
Yes.
As they run out, you grab them, jump out, throw them on your back, and enter your shell so that you land down as your shell with them riding on your back.
That's exactly what I was thinking of. I just forgot the word that way.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's just like my shit post.
It's just like the shit post.
It's just
yeah,
like the shit
dude.
post.
Context, here's that shit post again.
What about the spikes?
Ribbed for her pleasure? Ever heard of it?
I'm a furry. I can improvise.
But here's the thing though. In the middle of the shell, there's no spikes though. They can sit on that.
Yeah, you're in the safe spot.
There is a safe spot.
So you fucking land down into you guys land down, you basically like sprint outside as you see all these tendrils grab the house and just like pull it down into the ground. And there's not a single sign of the fucking witch's house anymore. Just a little lake here with a river running through it and a bunch of chopped down trees.
Oh.
Well, do you want to know what pizza is?
Ike is just... His head just comes out of the shell. And he's like... I don't know what pizza is, but it sounds good. And also... What happened to the house? I can't really see at the moment. I'm kind of stuck like this.
Well...
I was saying, like, you guys had a chance to get up and run away, because you had to get off the little island.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
No, it's okay.
Yeah.
Well,
so you're not, like, stuck in your shell.
Yeah.
Well, it looks like it's gone now. Which means she'll probably be back to kick both of our asses. Which next time, I'll be prepared for.
Oh boy, I didn't expect I'll be... What a experience. I didn't expect to deal with that.
So, do you have a human disguise, by the way? Because people are probably gonna look at you if you, up here.
I don't mind people looking at me, actually. I'm used to humans looking at me this way.
It's my kink.
No!
Well... Okay, you know what? Marcus, Tanya, you guys are gonna go in and get the pizza and the boba for us. The two of us
No. I can get the pizza and boba. It's fine.
No. I don't think you understand. There's 4 crazy girls who are looking for me because they think I'm bad when I'm not bad, and then by association, they would think you're bad. They try and kill you, which is the opposite of what we want because you are like so cool.
Trust me, I'm fine. Where I'm come from, we kaiju and humans are really good alliances with each other. I'm sure they're not gonna mind me walking around. I assure you, I'll be fine. I'll be fine. Trust me.
Oh.
I'll do it right now. Where is a city I can walk into? Where's a public place? I will walk in there right now and show. I don't mind showing myself.
Tanya, Marcus, do you guys want to tell Jimmy about
There's nothing like you in our world. Or Marcus says, there's nothing like you in our world. You're a kind of a monster. Like, I mean, Zed's an exception, but like, there's just people in our world. People would see what you are and get kind of scared, I think.
Yeah, we kind of make movies about big giant monsters.
So you're telling me that you don't have others like me roaming around like that when that woman says she summoned me, like
from another world.
Yeah, it sounds like she kind of took you out of your vacation spot, and you didn't really have a choice. So
my people don't exist here.
Nah, just humans.
Yeah.
But
welcome to Earth.
So that's what's called Earth?
Earth.
Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never heard of it before. But I'm sure that maybe I'll figure out a way to invite the people into my culture.
How big can you get?
I can get about like.
Show us.
You really want to see me get big right
yes,
now?
Yes. She starts jumping up and down, going yes, getting louder. And Marcus is like, no, and they both keep raising their volume and like against each other.
Okay.
Do whatever feels right. Just don't be big when we get to the city because.
Oh yeah, no. I know. I'm the type of person that doesn't like to be big in a city because I don't really want to kill people. I know there's some kaiju that don't really watch their step, and I'm that type of person who likes to watch my step because I don't want to harm anyone. So yeah, I'm not gonna get big unless it's for important reasons. But if you guys want to see me big here, I'll let it slide for now. Because I don't like being big just out of a whim, you know? He's just playing with his fingers and just looking away a bit. So, if you really want to see me big, I'll do it just for
So you turn big for them?
yes, you will.
You turn big into your big, awesome form, and Marcus is just like, oh no, and Tanya's just like, fuck yeah, I want to ride!
No. I am not gonna give you a ride.
I love chat. Everyone's just like, big pee-pee. Show big pee-pee.
No.
The whole chat is just immediately like, kaiju dick.
Yeah, if there's one thing worse than the U.S. government coming to try and experiment to you, it's the
U.S. government coming.
No, it's the loads and loads of monster fuckers that are within the city walls. And I am totally not one of them, because I'm not a furry.
Huh?
He said, hiding his boner.
Anyway, let's go get some pizza. Wow.
Okay.
But
he's gonna turn small. He's gonna turn small when they go.
And so, that's gonna be the end of session.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's been so long that I've done a session, not gonna lie.
I'm very happy with it. I think that might be the longest session now, because we're about to hit, we're like 10 minutes off from the 3-hour mark.
That was pretty long. Oh my god.
That ghosting in your dreams person really wants to see the PP.
Mm-hmm.
God damn it, Lumi.
Who is that?
That's
I'm
my friend.
curious.
That's someone that I know.
Oh.
They want to. I
Thank
told
you
them
for
about.
the for the follow, Ghost. I can't promise monster PP, but I can promise other PP. Maybe, probably not. Maybe
I mean,
mine.
if they join Gas, smile. Smile.
The Gas Friends circle has PP in it. Not Gas Network, but
Yeah.
Gas Friends has PP. But Gas Friends is an exclusive club. It's the cool kids club.
Man,
Not really. We're kind of.
Brian, I'm happy that I finally got to join the campaign. You have no idea how much I've been wanting to join a proper campaign for the longest time.
Yeah, and I'm glad to have you in Hero Infinite again.
Yeah, it's good to be back again. I miss it so much. This might,
oh, they're already in the Gas server. I didn't even realize.
Yeah, because I invited them in
Listen,
yesterday.
I forgot.
Blah 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 blah. But no, but yeah, this is what the second. This is the second iteration. Man.
Yeah, that's been brought up a few times. Like, way back in the, I'll just mention this for people who don't know. Way back in the day, Hero Infinite began as just a friend-on-friend campaign. It wasn't, but like, it had to come to an end due to scheduling conflicts and story falling apart and other. A big part of what caused it to fall apart is one player had taken the time to basically make themselves the most important character in the universe, and then they fucking killed themselves. Not the player, the character.
Man.
So that was the beginning of the end of the old Hero campaign, which back then it was just called Hero.
I'm sad. When it came to Sugar, I wish I would have done Sugar a lot more better than what I had.
That was their old character.
Yeah, Mimir was fun though. I'm not gonna lie.
Let's move on from that, because like no one in Twitch or YouTube is gonna fucking know about the old version of the story. So it's like,
yeah. No, I know.
Let's wrap up the stream though. Everybody who's been watching, if you've enjoyed this, there's links to more episodes that are probably coming up right about an hour and a few seconds. Down below, you'll be able to find links to the Gas Network, to Veneer's channel, to things and stuff. So,
Yeah, I do. For those who, I guess, who just came in here, I do a lot of artwork. So if you're into the either character concept or horror-related things, because I love doing sci-fi horror, or you may just see me occasionally post rabbits because I like bunnies. Go follow me on my Twitter.
Yeah, and I'm probably gonna have linked below my new Twitter that don't follow my Twitter. I'm probably gonna do fuck all on it aside from post when I'm live and have videos. So if you want updates on that. If you really want to see me get public on social media, go to fucking Tumblr. I hate Twitter. But yeah.
I mean, you know, fair.
Actually, I'll probably reblog a lot of Veneer's art, honestly.
Yeah. I have no plugs, but I'm furry, so hi.
I mean, don't you have a tail plug?
No.
Oh my god.
Well, I've met my doppelganger yesterday, so that was cool.
What? Okay, I'll ask for details on that story later, because I don't know if you want to give it on stream. But yeah.
Nope.
We're gonna wrap up the stream. I hope everyone's enjoyed it.
Yeah. You guys have a lovely night, or a afternoon, or morning, whatever your location is.
Yeah.
I'm living in your TV, and I'm gonna kidnap you.
What?
Bye-bye!
Bye!
Wait, why?